Balls Out.
What?
Balls Out. Sports Talk Radio. Guys, let it all hang out.
Oh, don't tease me.
And talk about sports and more. Podcasts are available on iTunes. So come join the guys and let it all hang out.
Cody Bellinger's wife is Giancarlo Stanton's ex. Eesh.
Really?
Yeah, so he says, I porked your...
How do you know that?
I'm porking your... It was all over Twitter the second that he
Oh,
saw it.
No, ex-wife?
I don't know if it was ex-wife, but just ex-lady.
Doesn't, because ex means you banged her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're Eskimo bros now.
Yeah. Damn. Damn it.
You never know.
Yeah. Wow.
Could ruin a clubhouse.
Yeah.
We'll see how Boone manages it.
Yeah.
He still got a job?
How do you do? Welcome to Balls Out Sports Talk. Bench and Legend here on a Saturday morning.
Yes, sir.
Show was going to start a lot earlier, but we got into a pre-show thing that lasted a lot longer than I thought. But
It's all good stuff.
it was.
Yeah.
That was good stuff. Let's go right into it. Any corrections, feedback?
Nothing on the website. Nothing.
Okay.
No.
Okay. Did you? Top 5
Top 5 Christmas gifts you got this year.
this year.
This year, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Not all time, just this year.
Yeah. I think I got 5 exactly, so it was good. It worked out.
Now, some from the kids.
No.
Like the wife doesn't do it. Like this is from the kids
No,
type of thing. You guys don't.
We don't.
Okay.
We didn't get each other any gifts just because I don't know. You
Well,
get to
hold
a
on.
certain age.
Hold on. I totally agree with you
Yeah.
because the wife and I for 100 years have stopped doing that. Right.
Yeah.
When we were dating, it was a different story. Right.
Yeah.
But we stopped, and I said, "Well, we're married," and she said, "Yeah," and I said, "Well, if you're waiting 6 months for this,
Yeah.
well, just go get it."
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, I mean, if you want it, just go get it.
We kind of feel the same way.
Yeah. So it's a lot of my friends call me, "That's so stupid." My wife would be angry. I go, "She's on board with this. This is what she actually came up with."
Yeah. No, it's funny. We were driving to Christmas at my parents' on Christmas Eve, and she looked at me, and it was kind of like she's like, "Wait, did you get me something?" And I was like, "No, did you get me anything?" She's like, "No." I said, "All right, good. We're on the same page."
Yeah.
Because the past couple of years we've like actually explicitly said it, but this year was more just like the assumption, like, you know. But yeah, we get stuff for the kids instead.
Yeah.
And then all the other family members you gotta get gifts for, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Now, do you guys do a limit on the spending of family members that you guys are?
Yeah, I mean, it depends, like year to year, you know. If there was something that we like really wanted to get someone, we probably wouldn't like adhere to a strict rule. But most of the time, if it's just like you're getting a gift to like get a gift type thing, yeah.
Just so you're not the a-hole.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, $50, $75.
That's what I'm saying.
That.
So
yeah.
you're like each person's $50.
Yeah.
Maybe your parents are $100, you know, type of deal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, did you get 1B something?
We did. So I asked my sister, I was like, "Hey, have you gotten him anything, or do you know what you're getting him?" She's like, "Well, I don't know. You know, he always just wants like clothes or shoes or things like
Really?
that."
Wow.
Yeah, he's a big wardrobe guy. And I said,
I'm liking him more and more. No, I'm like, because I see him
yeah.
a lot. And not that I didn't like him before, but he's got a much better sense of humor than he showed on the show.
Yeah.
Am I wrong?
No, you're right.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm getting to see more of who he actually is, and a big fan.
Yeah. No, he's a great guy.
Yeah.
But
When's he pulling the trigger?
I don't know.
As the older brother,
think
shouldn't
he's
you
trying
have
to-
a little
yeah.
conversation?
Yeah. We went to the gym on Christmas Eve in the morning,
Yeah.
and I was asking him about some stuff. It wasn't that, but we were talking about like, you know, how they want to like try and get a home and things like that. But anyways, no, yeah, he was the big winner this year on Christmas, I think. So I had asked my sister. She was like, "Yeah, I don't really have anything." I said, "You know, he's been wanting a new PlayStation because his one is older, and he's never going to buy it for himself. and you would be the all-time girlfriend if you
Yeah.
pulled that trigger. So I said, it's a lot of money, but
We'll all go
if-
in on it.
yeah, if my
Yeah.
parents haven't gotten him anything yet, we haven't gotten him anything yet, if we all want to kind of pitch in, make it happen. So she's
Yeah.
like, all right. And I said, they're on sale right now for like Black Friday or whatever,
Yeah.
so it'd be a good time. And so, yeah, he ended up getting a new PlayStation. He was pretty
Yeah.
stoked about
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
And it was fun. It was like, we get to this age and you have more fun giving a good gift
Yeah,
for
yeah.
like someone that they want something,
Right.
but he wouldn't buy it for himself, and because of the stage of life he's in and all that. But
Well, that makes me happy where he wouldn't go out there and spend that kind of money on something stupid like that.
yeah.
But he's saying, hey, if you want to give it to me, I'm for that.
So yeah, that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
And yeah, so my dad is so hard to shop for because like,
Do everything golf related.
yeah, but even that he's not playing as much now. So
Well,
it's
give him
it
a
always
reason
ends
to go
up being
play.
it always ends up being like
A tie.
clothes or something like a tie. But every year I'll get him like a nice polo. And I'm like, oh, that's a good looking polo.
Yeah.
He'll open it, be like, yeah, I think I already have that color. I'm like, all right, guy. Well,
Do you see why I say he will? If anybody's happy about anything, he will. He takes so much joy in crushing people that are happy.
But so this year he got some like Fresno State gear. He got we got him like a quarter zip. Like I thought it was really nice. I don't know if I'll keep it, but I
Yeah.
thought it was nice. But then like my sister also got him like a quarter zip, different
Yeah.
color. And I was
Yeah.
like, I don't know. But
Who cares?
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even remember what we got my mother.
Maybe you didn't.
We did. I know we did. My wife's in charge of buying stuff, and she'll buy stuff like 6 months in advance. It was sitting in our
Smart.
sitting in our closet, but it
Yeah.
was like if she thought of something that so and so wanted.
You know what's funny? You said 6 months in advance.
Yeah.
So the wife and I, we had done the majority of it for the grandkids and kids and what have you. But we had dropped the ball on some,
Yeah.
right? So we're out shopping, and then it was a zoo. It was terrible. It was so bad, right? So she said to me, "Why can't we do this like in July or August and get everything done?" I said, I'm more than happy with that.
It's a great idea.
I'll do it. Just get it over with, you
Yeah.
know? Make my life a lot easier than having to go out in this mess. I hate it.
Oh, it's awful. All the shops and everything.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
And people are animals,
They
man.
are, yeah.
You know, just I have gone to the thing of the human race is so bad. It's just so bad.
Yeah.
They're not good people.
Yeah. Like we went to the zoo on the
Yes.
23rd
Yeah, yeah,
for
yeah.
my
I was gonna
youngest
ask you.
daughter's
Yeah.
birthday, and driving to get to the freeway and looking to the left and seeing like that River Park
Oh,
area.
yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So much traffic. It was like
Yeah.
middle of the day.
Yeah,
Like,
I know.
are people working?
That's what I always say. Why aren't people
Yeah.
at work? Yeah.
But, yeah.
Whatever.
Christmas was good overall.
Story time?
I
Since you asked
mean,
Christmas,
really just Christmas.
anything?
Yeah, Christmas Eve at my parents'. You know what? When you start getting to the multiple families, Christmas felt like it was like 12 weeks long. Like it was such a.
So
and it was only
it's
2 days, but it was just.
so
a
that
long-
movie, Four Christmases.
Yeah.
It's I can understand that. I mean,
Yeah.
it's just too much.
So yeah.
You know, my wife and I are so lucky that like when we moved out here, we had nobody.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and you know, her parents were there, my parents were there in Connecticut, and so we didn't have to go, okay, half of the time over here and half
Yeah.
of the time make sure it's equal. And oh my gosh.
Yeah.
You know, like with the eldest, when he says, don't worry about even coming over. I don't even care. You know, we don't care. It's fine. It's not like we don't get to see the kids.
Yeah.
Like this day doesn't make it any more special or less or whatever. It's just seeing them
Yeah.
is all I care about. You
Yeah.
know? So if you want to spend all of it over there, that's fine. We'll see them in the next day or two, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
It doesn't. No. So nothing big story time wise?
No, just like
Nobody killed anybody?
Christmas Eve was at my parents all day, and then Christmas Day, the wife's family came to our house for a handful of hours, and
Yeah.
opened gifts and did all that.
Now, did anybody react really well to a gift or poorly, other than your son of a bitch father?
Not that I remember.
No.
Yeah.
Now, were anybody half expecting 1B during this process to ask your sister's hand in marriage?
I don't think so. No.
We're all past that. We all know he's never going to do it.
No, I don't think he would do it at like a Christmas, like a family holiday thing. I'm sure he's got big plans.
Sure. Yeah, I'm sure he does.
Morning Vaha, said worst is when golfing and you see adults who should be at work that are taking up space on the golf course.
That's true.
Yeah,
That is true.
they get in the way.
Oh, God. Go to work, bastards. That's interesting.
Yeah.
That's good.
Shout out Condog for the opener.
Thank you.
Got your list here?
Saka Taneko vacuums. And again, I wish Puck was here.
Yeah, my wife just bought one.
You told me.
We broke it out this morning.
But you told us last show. Yeah.
Yeah. She ordered it, and now she actually got it. And so it's supposed to make her life so much better.
How about
We'll
you
see.
helping out and vacuuming once in a while?
Funny story there.
Story time?
That's been one of my chores. I'll
Yeah.
vacuum and I'll steam mop because
Yeah.
we
Oh,
had a
good.
steam mop.
Stay away from the cabinets as much as you can, as far as close to it when you're steam mopping.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
You
we don't-
understand why?
Yeah. The
Okay.
water gets up there.
Well,
and
it's
then
the steam that
Yeah.
will take off all that lacquer off of
Okay.
your dealios.
our cabinets are already shot to
Well, then you know
hell.
what? Just
Yeah,
destroy it more. Yeah.
We kind of need to tear them down,
Yeah.
restart. But that was my chore. It was vacuuming and steam mopping.
Would a plugged vacuum?
No. Well, yes and no. For the rooms, we have a more heavy duty vacuum for like the
So it's
carpet.
plugged.
So that one is plugged. But for like the tile, we have a
Yeah.
cordless one
Yeah.
that just picks up, hair and stuff like that. And
No Roomba at the house?
No, never really liked
With-
the idea.
With
of
the
it.
dog? No Roomba?
Yeah, it's easy. I think it's easy.
What don't you like the idea? I'm just interested.
I don't know. Just a robot moving around my house. You saw that one this morning downstairs.
attacked you.
It came at me. They're learning.
And then
They're learning.
it not only came at you, right?
Yeah.
And then you would think it would just go away. It stopped and said, "You want some
Yeah,
of this?"
no, it circled back and looked at me. I said, "Oh,
And
sorry.
it said, "You want?"
Sorry, brother."
I thought it was gonna kill you.
But yeah, so I'll vacuum and I'll steam mop because the steam mop it gets things a little wet
Yeah.
for a little bit and it dries up. But I'll do it early in the morning before anyone's up. So
Okay, but
it's-
now why did you get the Tenneco if you have all this?
Great question. My wife thought it would clean the floors better than the steam mop. So
The vacuum would?
yeah, and it was actually the accountant's wife that talked her into it because she has one and says it's the best thing ever. So I said, all right. So
Even though on this
my
show
wife
I am trying to
I told my wife, I
destroy this
said
company.
you're gonna get ripped for it. But so we used it this morning just like on our front kind of landing area, and I use it, and I guess there's some sensor it's supposed to tell you if it's clean or if it's still dirty.
the Tenneco?
Yeah.
Well,
so you're still supposed to go over it if the thing is red, and then as it turns blue, that means that it's clean. I spent about 5 minutes in the same 2x6 area, just back and forth, back and forth. It was
the vacuum does this?
yeah.
Oh, this
Well,
is
it's a wet
Oh, okay.
mop.
Yeah,
vac
the reason why
thing,
I'm
yeah.
saying that, because on mine, if it turns red, that means stop vacuuming. That the filter is clogged with dust.
Oh, there's a different light for that
Okay.
tells you.
All right,
Yeah.
okay.
But
Oh, you guys got a.
it was
I can't afford that
it's,
stuff.
it's the Rolls Royce of Tenneco's,
Yes, yes.
which is more like a Volvo. But
Well, Tenneco, suck it.
Yeah.
I hate your customer service. I hate your product.
that's
even
all
though-
I told my wife. I said, hopefully you don't have to call them. I
They're
said, I hope it
terrible.
works, but I hope you don't have to call them.
Right. Second, Android phones.
Yeah.
Again, just like I was in a location last. What's the matter?
Andrew H said, wait, you're taking orders from a vacuum? She just tells me what to do.
Who's Andrew H?
I don't know.
Okay.
It's a good listener.
Yes. So I'm saying I can tell the difference between a Republican and Democrat. because Democrats are still walking around with the mask on their face, right?
And androids.
Yeah, androids. It's almost the same thing to me.
Yeah.
You can. I mean, I don't understand it. I don't understand that product. It's so bad.
I don't know. Some people swear by it.
I do have people that swear by
they're
it.
like-
Yeah, it's crazy. And they make fun of the
Yeah, it's the other way around.
our phone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, suck it.
Yeah.
Jersey Mike, suck it. Your pricing system just completely terrible. Suck it, the Beatles. I'm hating that group more and more each day.
Man.
I just can't stand them. There are 2 songs by them that I really, really like. They're phenomenal songs. Other than that, it's all horseshit. Your Suck It?
Suck at Fox Rent-A-Car. Great prices, shit people. Fox Rent-A-Car. And Suck at Ohio State. I'm a little worried. You can't take away the Michigan loss. I get that. And, I get to live on that until next year, and then we'll see what happens. But, Suck at Ohio State. I'm worried because they're favored right
They're
now
gonna make a
against
run.
Oregon.
Yeah.
And that worries me.
You're gonna
It's at the Rose Bowl,
Yeah.
so should be more Oregon fans, but it's neutral site. I'm a little worried.
Yeah. So, and you remember last week you talked about their basketball team
Yeah.
and then I sent you a
Something about them like coming
They
back
beat
and
Kentucky.
winning. Yeah,
They beat
I
Kentucky.
said, "Eh, boy."
I'm
They'll
like-
blow it. They'll figure out a way to blow it.
I'm like, he's going to be really happy about this.
Yeah, no, not happy.
No,
I saw Michigan basketball made their way into the top 25 though.
don't worry about it. They'll creep out of it.
Yeah, probably. I don't pay as close attention to their basketball.
Weird. Because UConn right now is playing against Bill Belichick's North Carolina Tar
Oh,
Heels.
for football.
Yeah. And I don't it's so I don't care.
Yeah.
I've just never cared about it.
Yeah,
Plus I'm not a college football fan like you are per se.
yeah.
I've gotten more into it in the last 5-10 years, I would think is a fair statement, but
Anything's more than zero.
true.
Yeah.
True. But nothing compares to college basketball.
Yeah.
Just absolutely nothing.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess we're just on two sides of
Yeah,
the
so
same coin.
but you don't like if you see a college basketball game, you're not like, oh, let me watch it. But pretty marquee teams, you're not interested like you would be in college football.
Not when football's still going on.
So
When
how
football
many
season
bowl
ends-
games have you watched?
Uh,
Especially this time of year, it's probably difficult.
yeah, maybe about 2 to 3. I don't know. And yeah, even that, it was more like I turned it on for a bit. I didn't like watch.
See,
it
that's
all
what
the
I'm
way
saying.
through.
When it's college basketball,
Yeah,
I'm not turning it on for a bit.
yeah. You're watching the whole thing.
Yeah.
There was a couple.
One after
there was,
another.
There was a couple games the other night. There was one that went to like 5 overtimes.
Yes.
San Jose State.
6.
Well,
Was it
there
5 or
there was a 6 too. There was a 5 and a 6.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, like Toledo and Pittsburgh went to like 6.
Oh,
I
that was the
think.
one. Yeah,
San
yeah,
Jose
yeah.
State went to
Yeah.
5. Like
Yeah.
some pretty entertaining games.
Yeah.
But
And you didn't get to watch it.
teams that you don't really care about.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just kind of
Yeah.
just. another
But it
bowl.
ended up being the most entertaining games, which is
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, I mean, with the bowl season, it's been so diluted, and there's so many. You just look forward to the big ones. So that's
when
like,
I was a kid, it wasn't like this,
yeah,
man.
yeah,
There was a handful of bowl games,
yeah.
and that was
Only
it.
the best teams.
Yeah, and now
Yeah, 6-6
6
Nebraska
and
playing
6, yeah, I
at the
mean,
Bad Boy Mowers
yeah.
Pinstripe Bowl, baby,
they are
at,
killing.
at Yankee Stadium.
Yeah,
How about that?
how about that? Rain.
Yeah. And
With-
the
at
other
your
one,
age-
the
at your
UConn,
age-
UConn's playing at Fenway.
Yeah, I
San
know.
Jose Fenway.
At your age right now,
Yeah.
would you do an event outdoors in the rain and cold?
Maybe Ohio State, Michigan.
Maybe, but you're saying maybe though. See, like because if I asked you this about 10 years ago, you're saying hell yeah,
Yeah.
but now you're going no way.
Watch it on TV.
Yeah, more
Comfort my own
comfortable, yeah.
couch.
Go caca pee pee in my own toilet.
Exactly. Yeah.
Honey, more meatloaf.
Yeah. All right. NFL.
Yes.
Get right into it.
Yeah.
Weird schedule this week. Don't know why the NFL wants to kill their players, but I guess, it's all for the money. Those Christmas games. You watch any of those Christmas games?
Oh yes.
You did? I
Yeah.
didn't. Didn't have Netflix on. Didn't really turn them on.
No.
No.
On purpose?
No, just like didn't have Netflix.
Oh.
It was just like the inconvenience of where it was at.
Right,
if
right.
it was on TV, I probably would have turned it on.
Right. Well,
But they ended up being not really good games from what I recall.
yeah, what were the 2 games? Give it to me again.
Chiefs, Steelers, and
Well, yes.
Ravens, Texans.
Yeah.
That's that right?
Yeah. So, Chiefs.
Chiefs.
And we is
I
this
picked the Steelers.
is this 3 in a row now that Steelers have lost?
I don't know.
Because we were talking about they were going to struggle, you remember? And
Yeah, their schedule remaining was
it was going to be
ridiculous.
tough.
Yeah,
And am I wrong that they've lost
I'll pull it up for you.
a couple in a row? But Chiefs are good.
You're right. Lost at the Eagles, lost at the Ravens, lost against the Chiefs, 3 in a row.
Yeah, so their record now is
I want to say 10-6. Yeah. And it's now become an actual race there. Oh no, they're actually behind the Ravens now.
No, they are
Wow,
behind the
I didn't
Ravens.
know
Yeah.
that.
Yep.
So yeah, 11-5 Ravens, 10-6 Steelers,
Yeah.
fighting for a wild card.
Yeah, I don't know. So maybe we were right about them?
Yeah, I think and I mean, if you remember when my dad was on, he was like, their offense, it's either really, really bad or it's looked really, really good at times.
Yeah.
But
You can't count on them.
yeah, you can't score 10 points against the Chiefs and win a game.
Right.
Like a lot of these teams, even when they get to the playoffs, you're going to have to face potentially the Ravens again. You're going to have to face the Bills. You got to face teams that you need to put up points, or your defense just needs to play like perfect. And against the Chiefs, you got to face the refs too. That's the tough part.
That is true. I mean, you hate the refs in the
I hate
Chief games. But the Steelers, George Pickens,
Yeah.
post game, did you see what he did, or did you hear about it?
No.
So, I
He's
think it was.
still out though.
I think it was. What's that?
He's still hurt. Like he's been out these 3 games that they've lost, and their offense has suffered greatly.
No, he played.
Did he play against the
Yeah.
Chiefs? Oh, okay.
Yeah, he played. So I think it was. Kelsey and Mahomes. Post game, they were given stuff like jackets and his football, but it was an actual cake.
Mm-hmm.
And all of a sudden, Pickens comes over and shakes their hands during the interview part. So people are like, "What's he doing?
Yeah.
You know, is he looking for, hey, I can play there next year, type of deal?" He's a problem.
Yeah. He's a locker room issue.
He really is.
Yeah.
And man, you kind of are adding by subtracting with that guy. It seems if you did do that.
Yeah.
Does he have talent? Yeah, he does. But man, is that talent outweigh the problems that he causes?
One could argue.
One could argue. You said NFL Christmas.
Yeah.
And the reason why I'm saying that, can I just intertwine a NBA story in this?
Sure.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Is that the tweet that Elda sent us the other day with the ratings?
And something before that.
Okay.
So I do
Yeah.
want to hit on that.
Yeah.
But so your boy LeBron,
Oh yeah.
he complained saying that he loves the NFL, I just love the NFL, but Christmas is our day. Who said?
Not the American people.
I mean, and by you saying that, I can literally tell you the American people said no chance. This Chiefs-Steelers game, 24.1 million.
On Netflix.
Which people don't have.
Not everyone has.
Right.
Yeah.
Ravens-Texans, 24.3.
No.
You ready for the NBA games? Here you go. And by the way, I didn't see a single NBA game,
Neither did
and I didn't even know they were on.
I.
Swear to you.
Yeah.
Swear. So, Knicks Spurs, 4.9.
Nice.
Celtics Sixers, 5.1. Wolves Mavs, 4.3. Lakers Warriors, 7.7. Nuggets Suns. So the marquee game was Lakers Warriors.
Yep.
And it wasn't even close
7
to double
million,
digits. Keep talking shit, LeBron. Nobody cares.
Nobody watches.
Nobody does.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, I swear to you, I know the NBA is on Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
I completely forgot about it. What I didn't forget, that the NFL was on
Yeah.
Christmas.
Yep.
That's a big difference that the American people said suck on it.
Yeah. Not surprised one bit though.
No.
That's just how it's been going.
Yeah. Back to Pickens real fast.
Mhm.
Terrell Owens attacked him and saying this
Wow. The locker room
big
issue of all
yeah,
locker room
yeah.
issues.
Saying the 3 straight losses, and he blames him for it, and his play and his attitude. And I just thought that was so funny because I thought the same thing. You were a problem, and you see this guy as a problem,
Not good.
and that guy must be one hell of a problem,
Yeah. Well, it's like with T.O., he was a problem, but then, like, he showed up in big games. Like, and he
with a broken leg.
played through a broken leg in the Super Bowl type.
Yeah,
Like,
and had unbelievable numbers
yes.
with a broken leg.
Yeah. So, like, you can be a problem to an extent. You just
Yeah.
got to make sure you actually back it up and show up
Right.
when it matters. And, yeah, if you're going to talk all that
Well, it's
stuff,
almost
then-
like what we were talking about Debo.
Yeah.
He did all that talking
Yeah.
and then dropped balls,
Yeah.
right? And I get it. The weather wasn't great, what have you, but you can't say the stuff you did and then drop
Yeah.
the football
Yeah.
and be bad.
Yeah. Be bad.
It
Can't be
just
bad.
because Terrell never was.
No. Yeah. I mean, he was a freak. So
Dude,
good.
that dude's body.
Oh
it
my
was
God.
it was like a Greek god.
Yeah, it was.
Remember when he was doing sit-ups and push-ups in the driveway? Yeah. And I'm going,
Yeah.
that is not of our species.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'd pay him whatever he wants.
Yes. It's crazy.
Yeah. And then we also had that Thursday night game. Did you watch that one?
The 6-3 game?
Yeah. So that was on at my friend's Christmas. It was on TV, and we're just watching. It's like, oh my, it's so ugly. It's hard to look
Yeah,
at.
that was bad.
It was tough. Another bad weather game, but
Yeah.
just no offense,
0.
none. Caleb Williams still not good.
No, and that makes me happy.
Yeah.
Remember, I'm
Yeah,
not a
I'm not
fan.
a fan of his.
No.
Puck's a big fan of his.
Yeah, because USC. And
Yeah.
USC did win yesterday.
Yeah.
But he got booed.
Caleb did.
Yeah, Caleb.
That's Chicago for you.
But his response, I thought, was not good. Okay.
Has he had many good responses?
Not
Not really.
He says it's not. He says it's my first year. So
Oh.
he's saying these fans are really upset, and it predates him.
Hmm.
Yeah, they've been upset for a while, but I don't think you say stuff like that. I think I should do a class,
Yeah.
and teach athletes what to say, because you just say, we are frustrated also as a team. I'm frustrated. I'm not happy about my performance,
Yeah.
and all we're going to do is strive to get better.
Yeah.
Hey, this predates me. You guys have been upset for years. I just
Yeah.
don't think it's necessary.
Yeah. It's just like he's trying to pass off all accountability.
That's
It's
my
like-
point. I mean, you know what a winner does? I failed. I wasn't good. I'm working every day to get better.
Yeah. Going
To
through the
bring the
growing
Super
going
Bowl.
through the growing pains of
Yes,
the NFL.
That's it. Yeah.
But
like,
yeah,
nah.
I definitely need to get better.
Yeah.
But it's more like, yeah, no, this team, they're not good.
Yeah.
So
Right.
did you expect me to come here and do
Yeah. What do you want from me?
I'm only the number 1 pick in the draft.
CJ Stroud got booed also.
Yeah,
and
he's
his
been-
response was, people are entitled to their opinions.
Yeah.
I'm not sure that's the right
Yeah,
answer
not
also.
great either.
You're not going to get people in your corner with stuff like that.
Yeah.
I wonder what happened to him.
Yeah, tale of 2 years between last year and this year. It's
Yeah.
crazy. A lot more
Because we were-
turnovers this year.
We were blown away by him last year.
Amazing.
It was phenomenal.
And you thought he was on that,
Oh yeah, he's just
path,
going to go
yeah,
straight like a rocket. Just
yeah.
go up. Yeah.
but yeah. They
Now
struggled.
is it the offensive line is that bad? Because the offensive line
I don't know.
is not great.
Their run game's really good, so that
Yeah.
would argue that their O-line knows
Well,
what they're
that
doing.
know how to run block. But
Yeah,
not-
but I'm saying when you have a good run game, typically that sets you up better to pass the ball because
Yeah.
they can't just focus in on
Right.
like if
Yeah.
you're not running the ball, then they're not afraid of that. They
But
can
isn't
just,
he up there in sacks?
He could be, yeah. I
Getting
don't know.
sacked? Yeah. So I don't know. I just I'm it's Thursday 7:00. I give a seminar
Yeah.
on how to respond to questions.
These people need to tune in.
Yeah, it's just pay attention
Yeah.
and
Yeah. Do you know there's games today?
football.
NFL.
Today is yeah. It's
Saturday.
yeah, it's Saturday, but
There's 3.
yeah, they do this the 2-3 weeks before the end of the season. Those Saturdays, they're notorious for that.
Didn't know
I'm
that.
not opposed to that.
Yeah.
Can we go back to the Bears real fast?
Sure.
You see who wants to coach the Bears?
Nobody.
That's not true.
Oh, okay. Shanahan?
It's close.
Well,
So
Cliff Kingsbury?
this guy was a massive college coach, went to the pros, won there also, has been retired for a couple of years and says, I got my gum chewing thing.
Pete Carroll?
Pete Carroll.
No way.
Yeah.
Couple of years. I thought this was his first year out.
Is it?
I think they have their new head coach his first year this year.
I thought it was 2 years. Is it 1 year only?
Maybe it was. Maybe it was last year. Yeah, it's not long.
Yeah. So he's expressing interest in
Wow.
the and you know what? What's his face should have said Williams said, "Hey, just wait till next year."
Yeah. Get me Pete.
Yeah, I got
That'd
I
that'd
got
go
that.
over great.
Yeah.
Give me a guy who can actually coach.
right. Yeah. I just thought that was something else. I mean, you know what? A coach is always a coach.
Yeah. Same like with Belichick. When we looked at that, we were like, why would he?
Oh, we
why would he ever
laughed.
go?
But I thought it was pro though. I thought he would
Yeah.
have his pick at pro.
Yeah, that's true.
That's the only reason why. I didn't think
He'd need to stoop to that level.
oh my goodness.
Wow, Pete going to Chi-Town. You think they do it? The craziest thing with the Bears is that the past 3 years, it seems like it's been like, all right, we should fire the coach, and then they keep him around, and then it's like, all right, another bad year, they're gonna fire they keep him around. Like that was what everyone thought with this past year. You're gonna get a new QB, like you might as well restart.
Okay, but
and do
has this
everything.
coach been fired?
What do you mean,
The Chicago Bears coach, has he been fired?
Eberflus? No, I don't.
Okay, so
think
why
so.
are the players on the team talking about when we get a new coach, it'd be great to have a coach like
Did he? Maybe he did. I thought they just switched the OC, like who was calling plays.
Oh no. Wait a minute. He did get fired. You remember he made a mistake and said
Oh,
that's
that's
right. Yeah,
right.
he did
Yeah,
get
okay,
fired. Yeah,
okay.
he did. He
Okay.
he didn't take accountability. He doubled down on it. It was
That's
stupid.
right.
Yeah.
That terrible end of the game on
Yes.
Thanksgiving.
Yes. Yeah.
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 okay,
That's
all
right. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd forgotten about that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, so this interim,
Now that makes
this interim
sense.
guy's getting ripped.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. This interim guy has no chance.
Yeah.
So funny.
Yeah. Interesting. But yeah, like Big Cat from Barstool Sports, huge Bears fan. And he was talking about just the vicious cycle that they're in where it's like they get a new head coach. Well, that's not his QB that he came in with. So then they got to restart. They get a new QB. Well, then the QB doesn't figure
Mesh
it out right away,
Yeah.
even though it's the guy that coach
Yeah.
drafted. Well, instead of, doing a whole restart, well, now we just get to the coach. And it's like a vicious,
Right.
so you're never getting the coach with the QB that he
Should the
wanted.
GM take
or-
a look at himself on maybe the picks that you're making also to
Maybe.
help this team out?
Yeah.
But here's the thing. This team notoriously has never had a great quarterback. Ever.
Yeah.
Ever. Jim McMahon was the guy that won the Super Bowl with them. He was a legend at BYU, I believe. And but as a pro quarterback, he wasn't great.
Yeah.
He fit in.
Yeah.
But
Jay Cutler.
yeah.
He put up some big numbers for
Yeah.
them, but
But they
never-
did go to the Super Bowl, right?
They did, yeah.
Yeah, and
That was with Rex Grossman, though.
it was okay.
Yeah. So, yeah, and he's not a great QB. That was their defense, man. That was like the Urlacher
Oh yeah,
days.
yeah.
Devin Hester
Mm-hmm.
scored more than their offense,
Right.
probably.
Yes. Yeah. So it's a mess there. So
Yeah.
I'm wondering why Pete is floating this. Because if you look at-
easiest path in.
No, but what I'm saying is like if you look at that, it's not a road to like a great
yeah, not
team.
a great situation to take over.
yeah.
You'd
So
be
I mean,
kinda
you know, if you
rebooting
looked
it.
at like what Harbaugh did, he saw a tremendous quarterback and said, "I'm
Oh,
on that train."
Yeah, every
yeah.
year it's
Yeah.
like Chargers have a great roster. Chargers
Yeah,
have,
yeah, yeah.
like
So I'll go there. I
Yeah.
get that part. I don't understand the Bears.
yeah.
I mean, he didn't
Pretty
coach
sure
Williams.
didn't Harbaugh say like that was the only place he would go because it was like the QB that he wanted
yeah.
to work with.
But is this after he got signed?
No, I think like even
Before it?
before, like
Okay.
the only he wouldn't go to the NFL just to go to the NFL.
Yeah.
It was like he'd want to go to a situation that he liked the QB.
It's
he wanted
funny.
to be there.
Somebody did this, and I forget who it was, about every quarterback he's had throughout his career, Stanford, and then when he was at the Niners, and then when he went to Michigan, and then this is the greatest quarterback I've ever had.
Yeah,
He's tough as nails.
Yeah.
Reminds me of myself,
Yeah.
type of deal. Blah blah blah. And he did that everywhere.
Yeah.
You know, and it's the same. But wait a minute, you said that about the last three
said about
guys.
Kaepernick.
Yeah. Yeah.
Said that
Yeah.
about JJ McCarthy.
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah. Just a good coach.
No, and
Buys into his
that's the thing you always want to tell. Remember when I coached the kid on the mound? He was struggling a little, and I would go up and I'd say, "I'm looking around. I don't see a better pitcher out here anywhere than you are." I said, "Just go believe in yourself. Just throw what we've worked on, and you'll be fine, right?" And McLean was one of my biggest things that I had to do that with because
Mhm.
he would lose confidence. He had great stuff,
Yeah.
but he would lose confidence, and that was my. I wouldn't go up and talk to him about what you needed to do. I really didn't. I didn't say, you need to get
Fix
out
this
more.
or-
No.
yeah.
I would just literally go out and say, I'm just looking around. There isn't a better pitcher out here. I
Yeah.
said, just go believe in yourself. Go get it done. And it worked with him.
Yeah.
But I would have to go out every inning.
Yeah.
So it was weird.
Yeah. Yeah, I honestly just found out that there were the 3 NFL games today.
Yeah.
Chargers Patriots just starting.
Not interested.
Broncos Bengals. That's a lot of playoff
Yeah,
implications.
that's
In fact,
huge.
I'm pretty sure the Bengals need the Broncos to lose.
Yeah.
Either
Yeah.
I mean, they beat them
Yeah.
heads up, and then they might even need to lose next
Yeah,
week.
yeah,
so
yeah.
they're fighting for their playoff
Right.
lives today. That could be a good game.
And you know what's funny is Joey B has had his best season, stat wise.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, phenomenal, right? So he's sort of in a mix of MVP, but I think it's between two.
Except they're 7 and 8.
That's
Yeah,
the problem,
yeah,
right? I think because of that, it's between two guys.
Yeah. Yep.
And by the way, when did it become? Why don't you just call it the quarterback MVP?
Yeah, honestly.
Because they don't even look at anybody else.
No.
You
It's
look at
Saquon.
You look at what Saquon's doing, and we can get to that right now if you want.
Yeah.
Eric Dickerson's saying, no, I'm not looking for him to. I'm not hoping he breaks it,
Yeah.
which is an honest response. I absolutely have no problem with that response.
Do you want your record?
Well, because it's
Yeah.
not a team record, right?
Yeah.
Team record's different. Like, because what's his face?
Well, the Dolphins
Kels-
have said that, right? They don't want anyone else to go
No, of
undefeated.
course
Yeah.
they open up a bottle of champagne, Mercury
Yeah.
Morris, every freaking year,
Yeah.
a bottle of champagne, because of it. But it's not like what was his name, Gonzalez. He's happy Kelsey did it. He said he'll pay for his fine.
Yeah.
On dunking the ball, which is now finable.
Yeah. No fun league.
No fun league. Yeah, but Saquon's having a historic.
I think he needs like 268 yards.
Yeah, and you know what? It's so neat the way Eric said, "No, it's okay." I mean, he gets an extra game.
That's true.
Okay, but what did Eric get?
I don't know.
Extra game. 2 extra, I think, from Walter Payton's.
Oh, I see.
Record.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Or was it Jim Brown's? I forget it with the single. But what I'm saying is because they used to play 12-game seasons. Then it went to 14-game season.
Yeah.
Then 16 for the longest.
Yeah.
And then, now it's going to go to 48-game seasons.
True. Yeah.
So I'm
Year
just
round.
saying, yes. I'm saying it's where whenever these records are broken, but
Yeah.
it's always but.
MLB with steroids.
Right.
And then you also got my Cardinals at the Rams. Game means nothing. Cardinals stink.
Does it not mean something for the Rams?
Oh, it does for them. But
Yeah. For you. Yeah,
Yeah, Rams are still I think they're still leading that division, but the Seahawks are right there. So I don't know if they I don't know how close. They're 9-6. Oh, and they play the Seahawks next week in the last game of the season. So that could potentially let's see. Rams are 9-6, Seahawks are 9-7. So maybe if the Rams win, but even still, then if the Seahawks beat them heads up, I don't know how they do the tiebreaker, if it's division record or what. But
yeah.
so it does mean something to the Rams. I'm just saying the Cardinals lost to the Panthers, got eliminated from playoff contention. That's what they do. Ruined my year.
Sorry about that.
Yeah. Sorry for my loss. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd much rather be the Cowboys and just be out of. Oh wait, they're not.
No, they are.
They are now.
They are. Yeah. And what's crazy is
You won that bet. Good for
I
you.
did win that bet. He owes me 2. He pays. I like that.
Oh,
He'll
that's
pay up.
good.
So
All
I got a lunch date with him
Nice.
soon. But what's crazy? So they're shutting down CeeDee Lamb, the Cowboys.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
I don't. I would shut down everybody.
Yeah.
That's worth a shit. So only 2 players you shut down.
Dak?
He shut himself down. Parsons and Lamb, and then everybody else just going to the fire.
Yeah.
I don't care. But they're playing well.
The Cowboys?
Yeah, which is nuts.
Yeah, well, nothing to lose.
And the conversation is McCarthy bringing him back.
Got to.
I'm like,
He's got these boys fired up.
I'm like, why are we going down this road again? I mean, why?
Because Jerry Jones, that's why.
Of course, I
Yeah,
know
yeah.
why, but why?
Yeah. Brutal.
It is brutal. It's devastatingly brutal.
Stuck in purgatory.
Yes. Yeah. Just doing the same thing, man. I just.
Yep. Any other big games this week as far like that were on your radar? We can go over the pick'ems as well because I know you're still holding your lead barely in that.
No, not barely. I increased it because I was tied.
Oh, you did? Oh, wow. You picked up 3 games on Puck's cousin
Yeah.
and 4 games on my sister. My sister's 3 games ahead of me. What a joke. The thing is, they don't understand. See, my sister's probably still picking chalk every week, but she'll never make up ground. I've been trying to make up ground by taking some more risky picks, and that's caused me to fall down a little bit. But
Yeah.
no, you don't get anything for second place. You're still the person that lost to Legend.
Wait a minute. What are the games right now?
Like the ones today,
Yeah.
you've got the Chargers, Patriots, Bengals, Broncos, and Rams, Cardinals. Why? Are you splitting an atom over there?
No. Oh, it moved to the wrong thing. That's why. Okay, so the games that I'm interested in, like that I'm saying,
For Sunday, yeah.
yeah, that I'm like, Green Bay, Minnesota.
Yes.
That to me,
I think that's game of the week.
I totally agree.
As far as Sunday,
Yeah, I totally agree with that. I don't think it's a foregone conclusion that Minnesota wins this at home.
No, not at all. The Packers defense is pretty banged up too. I think they're missing 4 starters.
Yeah.
So, no, that's a huge game.
Yeah.
And I mean, Minnesota's, still fighting for that division.
Yeah.
They're tied with the Lions. I don't know who gets the tiebreaker right now, and then the Packers obviously I don't know if they're technically out of division. They'd need a lot of help, but they're fighting for playoff seeding, you know. So, but yeah, no, that's a massive game.
No, I totally agree with you.
And it's a big rivalry too up there.
I know this isn't a big game because one team's eliminated.
Don't say it. Don't say it. What are you gonna say?
Detroit Frisco.
No, come on. Who cares?
No, I'm saying Detroit's still fighting for it.
Yeah.
I can see on the road they lose this game to Frisco in the weather the situation. And that's the reason why I'm saying it's not a game where it's very flashy because Frisco's out of it.
Yeah.
But Shanahan's going to coach his ass off in this game.
Yeah.
And
Purdy's still playing.
Yeah, I can still see them winning this game. And then, you know, you can talk about both of those teams losing and not losing ground on each other, both Minnesota and Detroit, which is really bizarre to me.
Let me see right now who has the tiebreaker. They might honestly play each other next week too.
Oh, really?
So right now it's got the Lions in front. And like I said, I think its division record is the tiebreaker normally. But, next week is Vikings at Lions. Wow.
Yeah. Now, see, now
what a game.
You can say, do you have any game on the radar?
Yeah,
that's the game on the radar.
Yeah.
I won't even look at the rest of the
I
schedule.
was going to say, if we're looking ahead, that's the one that sticks out for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, other than that, next week, it doesn't seem like there's a whole lot of, at least for a division. You could say for the wild card spots, there's teams that need to win. Like
no, I get that. I'm talking
Bengals,
about this,
for example.
Yeah.
The
no,
Bengals
they're going to be. Yeah,
they're
going to
Steelers. Like,
yes,
that's a huge game for if the Bengals potentially need to win to get in. The Steelers are trying not to drop down in seeding. The Broncos, depending on how the game goes with the Bengals this week, the Broncos could be fighting for their spot.
Yeah.
And they play. Broncos are hosting the Chiefs. Chiefs don't really have anything to play for, I don't think, because I think they're ahead by enough on the Bills.
So you think
for the 1
you
seed.
think they'll sit people? You think they'll?
I don't
sit?
know. It's that thing where they're going to get a bye. So do you want to sit your guys
2 weeks? No way.
I don't think you do.
No way in hell.
Yeah. Do you play them for the first half? And then
yeah. So you win the first half, lose the game, second half.
Well, that's what we're working on stuff.
Who's the backup over there?
I mean, last year I thought it was like Chad Henne.
Oh, that's right, because
because
Mahomes was hurt.
Mahomes was hurt for like
a
game,
I remember that.
And Henne came in and did something crazy.
Yeah.
This is a blocked PAT that's taken back. I believe that's 2 points for Boston College.
Wow.
How about that?
You can't count them out. Look at him celebrating.
Yeah, the Pinstripe Bowl.
Yeah.
Have the Canadians started yet?
Yeah, they did. What?
Flip it over.
Can I?
Yeah.
Because you said no earlier.
No.
You hurt me. You hurt me deep. You hurt me deep is what I'm saying. Hey, what is this comment?
Who's that?
Read it.
John Spence, who gave this man's a wrench? Oh, he's talking about Youngest. Youngest had some comments in there. He's got a little wrench next to his name. I don't know if you can see that.
Oh, yeah.
It means he's like a channel moderator.
Oh.
He can manage and edit things.
Oh.
I gave him that power.
Good for you.
But that's just because I wanted to take the YouTube to the next level. You know?
That's right.
So far, I'm not seeing any returns.
I'm still waiting on it.
No returns on my investment.
And you know what's funny is what he said. You know, I'm off from college for a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
I'll get going on that. Okay. Waiting.
Anything else on NFL?
I think so.
Oh.
Yeah, I think so. If you give me a second. I'm all over the place right now. I'm trying to find you the Canadians game. There it is. Can you filibuster a little bit?
Not really.
Yeah, you can. You're good at it.
What do we talk about?
Oh, God. Anything. Anything at all. I did say McCarthy.
You did.
Yeah, I want to throw up. It just makes me so sick. Oh, this one right here. What did you think of this response? So somebody asked Aaron Rodgers if wants to return to the Jets, and he says, "Ask Woody," the owner.
Yeah. Oh man.
There's no chance. right? I mean, there's no chance he comes back.
Unless they just don't care.
Well, I mean, they've shown quite a bit of not
I
caring.
think if you care, then you got to move on and try and start something else
Yeah,
because it's not working out.
it's pretty bad.
Yeah.
That experiment,
They're worse this year than they were without him last year.
and they had their chance last year until the third play of the game,
Yes, yeah.
and then it ended.
Their super window closed after the third play.
That's right. That's
But yeah,
right.
I mean, like,
That's a glove save.
I don't know with like how you can justify bringing him back because he's got the weapons. They brought in another weapon that he wanted.
Right.
They brought in Devontae.
Is it because he's 40 years old? I mean,
Definitely doesn't help.
you know,
Like let's just look at it. Let's call a spade a spade.
yeah. I mean,
Age catches up to all of us.
Yeah,
And people think that Tom Brady's the new norm, but it's really not.
he's an outlier.
Tom Brady wasn't coming off a torn Achilles in
Right,
his last
yeah.
year, things like that. Yeah. No, I definitely agree with that.
I don't know who the Canadians have in net. Never seen him before.
Dobes.
Yeah,
They showed a keeper sitting on the bench, number 35. I'm assuming that's their normal guy.
well, they have two normal guys. They
Oh.
switch off. Ooh, that beat him. So I don't know what the hell.
Canadians are tanking.
I don't know. I mean, it's too early in the season.
Yeah.
Here's a goal. Wait for it. So I just thought it was funny. Ask Woody. I
Yeah.
mean, just he's just
He's so smug.
he's so smug.
Yeah, all of his media interactions.
Yeah. And I'll tell you, I guess he's on what's his face's show every week.
McAfee. Yeah.
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 Do you watch it?
No, Miyagi.
you listen to it?
Miyagi watches all of it.
Does he say it's good?
Yeah, he loves it.
No, but I mean, Aaron Rodgers
Oh.
is good on it.
I don't know if he's commented on that. He
Oh,
did
okay.
say recently that Bill Belichick was like amazing on it. Like
I did see Belichick
actually
on it. Yeah.
opening up, having some personality, joking around.
Yeah, I
that
don't
type
like
of thing. I don't want to make that guy more likable.
Right.
Yeah, no. There was another thing that Roger said on McAfee recently about like the vax thing again, bringing that up. Yeah, he's just smug. He's a troll.
And separate that. He was one of the greatest quarterbacks I've ever seen when he went on that run and they won that Super Bowl. I'd never seen anything like that.
Yeah.
The complete package. It was
Yeah.
just unbelievable. John Elway was like that. But he just seemed like he was such a step ahead of that. And then Mahomes comes and goes, "Hold my beer."
Yeah. I hate that.
Yeah. Because of racism?
No.
Yeah. You want a dog?
Do I want a dog?
Yeah, this one? Free.
What kind of dog is that?
That is a Cane Corsa.
What's that?
Are you being serious?
Yeah, I've never.
Drop it in there. You'll see what it is.
How do you spell it?
Cane?
C-A-N-E.
Yes, sir.
Oh, that's a good looking puppy.
Yeah.
It looks like a scary dog, which is what you want.
That's exactly what you want.
Okay, that's when I saw it, I thought it might be a Mastiff. So it is. It's an Italian breed of Mastiff. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yes, free.
Wow.
Puppy. Like maybe a year old.
Really?
Yeah.
That big?
Yeah.
I don't think we can have another pet. That's a pretty dog, though.
Gorgeous.
Killer.
Yeah.
Train killer.
You know who owns it?
Who owns it?
Yeah.
No.
Showed you a picture of him earlier this
Big guy. What? Did they have puppies or something?
No,
Oh.
no. His wife's going to kill him.
Oh.
Wants the dog out.
Why?
Well, did you see that?
Dogs causing problems?
Well, all dogs cause problems. Let me show you the house that they're in. It's like a museum.
Yeah.
And she wants him out.
Tore something up?
No, it's just
Oh.
he's just so big. Your kids can ride him like a horse.
And it's only a year old.
Yes.
Is that fully grown then?
No,
No.
no, sir.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I don't think we need a horse.
Everybody needs a horse for their daughter.
No.
You ever see that commercial of the girl?
Pony's
Yeah,
not
you
in the
ever see that-
budget, but
You ever see that commercial of the girl? What's this? It's my horse and I love him. You ever see that?
No.
It's such a funny commercial. And she's got this.
it's like a
it's
Saint
a-
Bernard.
No, it's a horse. And she's basically saying it's in my budget, and she's like this. It's about managing your money and stuff like that. She's showing her dad. He goes, well, that's really impressive.
Texas Joe just texted the group an update of the UConn football score, 27-7 right now.
UConn.
Yeah.
Yeah, killing it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Bill Belichick, who?
Who?
He's not there yet, but
That's right. But I still blame him for
but he
the
might
loss.
but he might back out.
He said he's not going to it.
Not going to the bowl game?
Yeah. Said he won't be there.
With the transfer portal, he's gonna have a whole new roster next year. He's gonna weed them out.
Do you think that's a great question? Do you think that would draw some people?
draw some people or like deter some of the current?
We can do both.
Both.
You can do
I don't think
do
it
you
would
think-
deter anyone, but it would definitely draw people
So you
to
think
where that they have to get rid of guys like if Belichick doesn't
I'm
want
saying
certain
you're a
players.
guy that said I'm going to the portal.
Mm-hmm.
And then all of a sudden Belichick's name came up and he is over here at North Carolina. And you said, I don't even know where North Carolina is, but I'm going there.
I mean, the way that he's framed it and how he wants to run it as like a pathway to the NFL, I think if like
You have aspirations to go to NFL, which every single player does.
exactly,
That's where I'm going.
then, yeah, I mean, I don't see a better fit.
Now, do you think that's why kids went to Michigan?
Definitely help.
When
I mean,
Harbaugh-
Harbaugh was a good recruiter, always had been. So
Yeah.
that's definitely part of it. But you're saying someone who had NFL experience,
Yeah.
yeah, knows like the style of offense that they
This
run.
is
at the
how I
NFL
can
level.
get you to the NFL.
Yeah, I definitely think so.
Wow.
If I'm picking that over a guy like Lincoln Riley, who's only been a college guy,
Yeah.
and he's produced good quarterbacks, but what about the other 21 positions out there? Like,
Right. But again, if you are a quarterback, don't you go to Lincoln Riley?
oh, probably.
And everybody else goes to Belichick,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Because he didn't develop Brady.
No, yeah, not really.
Because he was a
He was
defensive,
defensive guy,
Yeah,
yeah.
He didn't develop. He
Yeah.
just happened to stumble across
Yeah,
something, So I'm not.
I'm sure Belichick, instilled a lot of things as
Oh,
far as
I get that.
game
Yep.
prep. But I get what you're
Totally
saying.
agree with
on
you.
The,
Totally
like,
agree with you. Yeah.
strictly
Yeah,
QB.
How to be a QB.
talent.
No.
Yeah, no.
yeah.
That was
So,
all
but
Brady.
everybody that's a defensive stud go, oh boy,
yeah,
this is the guy I want to go to
yeah,
because he knows what to do.
yeah. And you see the defenses Belichick had in
Right,
New England.
Yeah.
all pros.
Well, see what
whatever.
he did. His game plan of that Super Bowl is in the Hall of Fame when he was with Parcells and with Giants against Buffalo.
Yeah.
Because that was a high-powered Buffalo offense, and
Yeah.
he completely shut it down.
We have Lawrence Taylor.
That's right.
Hero of the week.
Yeah, go ahead. Interesting. What do you got?
I think mine's going to be myself for coming up with that great gift idea for 1B. He can thank me later.
That is a good one, though.
Yeah.
But you piggybacked. That was more of a piggyback gift.
No, it was my idea. I told my sisters that if you
No.
wanna,
Piggyback meaning I don't want to go out and get him something that I'm not sure what he'd get. Let's all do this together.
Oh. Yeah, well, that was more like from the cost standpoint.
Well, yeah, I understand
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
You're cheap as hell, and
Yeah,
yeah. No,
I'm not gonna buy that
That's
myself
right.
for him.
He's not even a brother-in-law. Yeah.
Oh, we got hands thrown.
Gallagher.
Oh, that's just a hug.
Gallagher.
That's just a hug.
He's not going to throw.
Yeah, you pigeon.
You
Get the fuck
pigeon.
out of here.
You pigeon. Since I've got a hero.
Oh, okay.
It just came to me.
All right.
Actually, I have it right here.
Yeah.
We were going to cover it later. It was hockey.
Hmm.
But I think the eldest may have sent this.
Okay.
It was in Saskatchewan.
Okay.
So it's like a minor league type of hockey.
Mm-hmm.
Father and son. Did you see it?
No.
They're on the ice, opposing teams.
Wow.
They're throwing.
That's great.
They're beating the shit out
Yeah.
of each other. That to me is unbelievable.
What a moment.
Yeah. I mean, unbelievable, dude. You're smacking your father.
Yeah.
You know, I get it. The father's hitting the kid. You know, you've
Yeah.
done that your whole life.
Yeah.
But the kid's like, here's my chance.
Let's just throw down.
Here's
Yeah.
my chance. All those years.
It's within the rules.
Yes.
And you get after
I
it.
can't even get punished for this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, this is it was phenomenal.
It's all part of the game.
Yeah.
You think they gave each other a hug after the game?
Oh, I think I didn't see the video. I wish I did.
Yeah.
Because you ever see a good hockey fight? These guys, when the line come in, they kind of look at you done and they
Yeah.
stop,
Yeah.
and then they'll tap each other.
Unless
The
it's one of
respects-
those really dirty players.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Yeah. But they do, you will see
Yeah.
the respect of why we did this and because you're trying to ignite your team type of deal or
Yeah.
whatever. But
Send a message.
it's not because there was a cheap shot that you're retaliating on.
Oh yeah.
It was
That's a different
just,
story.
it was just, and they tap each other like, you know,
Yeah.
hey, good fight. Way to hit
Hey,
me
good
with
fight.
that
Yeah.
right hook about 20 times. But oh no. Oh, thank God. I don't know who this guy is.
I tell you, he's fighting for his life out there.
He really is. I'd like to see what the shots on goal is because I haven't seen one the other way.
Last I saw was 3-2 Panthers.
But that was it?
Yeah.
Okay. We're in it.
We're live.
Yeah. So that was my hero of the week.
Solid.
Yeah.
Any college basketball updates? I didn't know how many times UConn played over the
They haven't.
The holiday week.
They don't play until Wednesday.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Is that
On
the
New
first?
Year's? Yeah.
Yeah, first. Yeah. So they're
do
playing
they got?
Wednesday. Another team.
Big East.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have it here. Damn
Okay.
it. I forget. I'm old.
I'm gonna guess. Do they play DePaul?
Oh my gosh. Did you look? Is that why you said that?
I guessed a Big East team.
Is that why you said that? That is extraordinary that you said that.
Well, they just played Xavier,
That's right.
so they're not gonna play them again for a while.
How do you know?
They're a Big East team, DePaul.
Home and home.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're playing DePaul.
Wow.
Yeah, 11 o'clock.
How about that?
Guess what I'll be watching? New Year's.
UConn DePaul,
Yeah.
not the college football playoff.
No.
Nah. What time's that game?
11.
Oh, okay. You're only missing the Texas Arizona State game.
And then I'll watch.
That won't be that
then
bad.
I'll watch the.
No. you
No,
won't.
listen to me. Then I'll watch the 24 hours of the Twilight Zone.
Oh, okay.
They just.
Do they play that?
Yeah.
Is that a
every
New
Year.
Year's? Oh,
Every New
really?
Year. Yeah, the old Twilight Zone.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I
it's
knew, like-
unbelievable.
I didn't watch Christmas Story this year. Wow. I watch that like every year on Christmas.
Yeah, I
Damn.
didn't watch it.
Yeah. I mean, it's
I
not-
did watch Wonderful Life
Yeah.
with the youngest.
Yeah.
First time he's ever seen it from
Start to finish.
start to finish, and I couldn't believe how emotional he
He
got.
talked about that last week. I
Yeah,
think. Yeah.
he was emotional.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good watch.
Yeah.
Donna Reed, by the way, the mother, the
Mhm.
wife,
Yeah.
his wife in it, just absolutely gorgeous. Just, she was so beautiful.
It's Wonderful Life.
It's
Oh,
It's a
okay.
Wonderful Life. Do you remember
No.
how she looked?
No.
Donna Reed, Wonderful Life.
Ancient.
Well, she's dead. Yeah, she's dead. But yeah, she was absolutely just breathtakingly gorgeous in that movie. Look at that's her in that
Okay.
right there. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Old school gal.
Yes. Yeah.
Might have been a bitch though. James Stewart vowed to never
Wow.
work with Donna Reed again after off-screen feud. Wonder what happened.
I don't know.
Never know.
You never know with these kids.
Oh, she died a long time ago.
Yeah, what year did she die?
86,
Yeah.
64 years old.
They're very young.
5'3". Oh,
How dare you?
couldn't see over the steering wheel.
Oh boy.
All right, so no UConn action.
Now
I know there were games going on over the.
I watched college
Christmas,
basketball, but
yeah.
I just thought it was so funny.
It's a weird
Ohio
break
State
off.
beating Kentucky just to rub it in.
Doesn't make my grandpa happy. He's a big Kentucky fan.
Oh, I hate Kentucky.
Really?
Oh yeah,
I mean, he lived there, so I guess
yeah.
that's why he was a fan.
That's fine. Doesn't excuse I hate that
a
team.
lot of racism in their history
Yeah.
from the movie I watched.
Pitino when he was there.
Ugh.
When George B. Hall was the coach in the 80s, he was a legendary coach. I didn't mind him. They had really good players. Skywalker was there. I mean, they had good players. When Pitino came, and then he just had that. He rubbed me the wrong way. You know?
Hate bracket.
Yes. Yes.
Patino Calipari, potential matchup. Where do we go?
Well, I mean, you can do that, or you can say, what's his face from Dan Patrick, and they did that morning show. What the hell's his name?
I don't know.
Do you remember they had the on Sports Center? He became a political guy. I hate him.
Keith Olbermann?
Keith Olbermann. Yeah.
Oh, really?
He could be
Oh,
involved.
I thought you were going down like college basketball.
No.
coaches. I
I'm
was like,
saying you
what?
said they could be in the finals for the hate.
Oh,
I'm
no,
saying it
okay.
could be Keith Olbermann. It could be Bob Costas.
Man, the list goes on and on.
Yeah, on and on. Yeah.
College football, not a whole lot to report because we're still waiting on that next round of college football playoff games. There was the Fresno State Bulldogs bowl game, the Idaho Potato Bowl.
Yeah.
I mean,
They lost.
They lost. Their kicker,
Overtime?
Kicker missed 3 field goals.
They lose in overtime?
Yeah, went to overtime. Couldn't stop the other team.
Yeah.
Ran the same trick play 3 times, I heard. Didn't stop it. So,
Oh.
yeah, not a great look for them. They were missing, 7, 8 players that
Yeah.
went to the portal.
Ended up 6 and 7?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe 7 and 6. I don't know.
No, I think it's
Was it
6 and
6 and
7. Yeah.
Yeah, but they got a new coach, new OC coming in. Skipper, the interim, he's out. So, yeah.
Now
New era.
with the guys going in a portal, is it because Skipper was out and they said,
You
I'd
never
rather
know. Yeah. And it's like you enter the portal and then you could go back.
Right.
So some of them enter it, wait to see who gets hired.
No, I understand
And
that, but
then-
if Skipper wasn't going, would they have not entered the portal?
I don't think it would have made
Made a
a
difference.
big
Okay.
difference. I mean, you could argue they'd want to play in the bowl game for him,
Right.
but if you knew he was staying, then you wouldn't need to play in the bowl game for him. Some guys were saying, like, we wanted to win this one for him
Right,
because
right,
it was
right.
his last
Yeah,
game.
yeah.
I think it's the NIL thing, and, like, for instance, Mikey Keene going to Michigan, like, he's getting more
You
NIL money.
You started there.
New NIL or more NIL than he would at Fresno for
Yeah.
like, so I think it's that. And then going to a bigger school that I don't know. I don't think Keene's an NFL prospect,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
it helps your chances, I guess, being at Michigan. So but yeah, did you see the ESPN typo for that game that
No.
popped up like the entire game?
No.
Whenever it would show Bulldogs, it was Bulldongs.
No way.
Yeah, it was all over Twitter.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I can find it. but
Why? What the hell?
I have no idea. It was like some type of thing that got missed. And,
How do you miss that?
I don't know, but it wasn't like it showed up one time and they fixed it. It was like
just the entire game.
the entire game. Fresno State Bulldogs
Where is
scoring
it? Where
drive,
is it?
bottom left.
Bottom. I still don't see it. Oh my god, am I old? Where is it?
Bottom left.
Oh,
Fresno
I
State
see it.
Bulldogs.
Yes, I
Like,
see it.
if you look past it real quick,
Holy smokes.
here come the mighty Bulldogs.
Wow.
And it was
Those donks can play.
Man, I'll tell you what. Like, had it on the scoring drive thing. Look, had it here when they were like transitioning to commercial breaks or whatever. Bulldogs. Bulldogs.
Now how about the announcers?
I don't know. I don't know if they missed
Do you know,
it
did
or-
they go, Bulldogs just scored on a 23-yard. Wow.
Yeah.
That's sad.
ESPN. How about that?
Liberals.
Bulldogs greater than Bulldogs.
I just saw somebody wrote an article about how Lamar's gonna be everybody on ESPN is pushing Lamar to be the MVP
All right.
over Allen, and every time they have a segment on it, all the panelists are black people that are doing it, and they're all pointing to Lamar and saying he is. But Stephen Smith said, it's Josh Allen's, and then apparently he got ripped, so he had to come back and apologize for it. But I'm glad that ESPN has inserted race in the MVP award.
You got to take it into account.
Yeah, unbelievable, man.
Yeah, because, we've been real racist having Lamar win 2 already.
Right.
Or 3, however many he has.
Yeah.
But, I mean, they're both having ridiculous years. You could make an argument either way.
Right.
For sure.
Yeah.
But
Lamar won it last year with Allen having better stats.
But like a worse record.
But a worse record.
And now it's flipped.
Yeah.
So
they're saying, what about this year?
Yeah.
And, of course, they're like, no.
No. Oh, guys, come on.
Yeah.
One of them's black.
One guy said, I forget who it was, former NFL player. He said that Allen is in it just for his personal stats. So the person doing the article said, now, how do you know that? Like, where do you get that information from?
Yeah.
You're just saying something. Doesn't mean it's true.
Yeah.
He doesn't care about winning as long as his stats are really good.
Yeah. If anything, he'll try to get them down early so that he can storm back.
Right. So let me throw 14 interceptions and then try to win it with 21 TDs. It's just so stupid.
Which he hasn't done this year. He hasn't turned the ball over. Like, that's been the biggest knock on him.
I was
in the
a
past.
big critic of him last year about
and
it.
This year he's taking care of the ball so much better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, when you don't have to force it to one particular guy, it really
Dicks.
helps. Who said what?
Some of the college football games, I guess, that I'm looking forward to, the bracket.
Why do you say it like that? Because I'm not?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're not going to watch them. Makes me sad. It's tough to look at because I'm really stoked for some of these games, and then I see the point spread, what Vegas thinks, and I'm like, it's going to be a better game than that, right? Please, like, it's going to be better. For instance, Penn State, Boise. I'm obviously rooting for Genty to just have an absolute run and for Boise to be, a good story. But they're 10.5-point underdogs right now against Penn State, and that worries me a lot. But we'll see. I hope they can overcome it.
Can they throw the ball in Boise? Is this one-dimensional? So if you just stack that box,
but it's like they've been doing that all year.
But
He's
not
figured
against,
out,
but not against
Penn
talent.
State.
Yeah.
My only hope is that I don't think Penn State's offense is that amazing. They put up a ton of points in their first-round game against SMU, but like Boise State's defense is not half bad. They have a really good pass rush, so I'm hoping if their defense can make some plays and keep them in it, then they'll have a shot. But that one is New Year's Eve at 4:30. New Year's Day, you got the other 3.
So what's the big game you're waiting for?
Oh, I mean, out of the 4,
it's
Ohio State, Oregon.
Yeah.
It has to be.
Yeah.
Only, it's a rematch. They already played earlier. It was a fantastic game.
Who's favored?
Ohio State, my team. Come on, man. It's the Rose Bowl. The Ducks are going to win it, right?
I thought I'd just troll you.
No. Texas, Arizona State, that's another 2-touchdown spread in favor of Texas. I still stand by what I've been saying. Montreal got more shots.
Yeah, 7-6 now.
I think the best thing that happened to Texas was losing the SEC because of the side of the bracket that they moved to, because they faced Clemson in the first round. The game ended up being kind of close, but they handled it for the most part. Now you get Arizona State, who is the weakest of the.
Wait a minute. Are you saying that they threw that game just to
No,
go?
I'm saying
like
it worked out well for them, though. Like, they lost twice to Georgia. They still haven't beaten Georgia this year, but it ended up working to where now they get to play Arizona State in the second round as opposed to facing like Notre Dame, who Miyagi's really high on. They look really good, but we'll see. And then, I think I can't remember if Texas wins this game, they play the winner of Ohio State, Oregon, I believe. But they don't have to face Georgia.
Right.
We talked about Ohio State, Oregon. That's going to be, I think, the best game out of them. And then Georgia, only a 1.5-point favorite against the Irish. no starting QB. So that's why I
Yeah.
think the spread is that close. It's amazing they're still favored, actually.
I'm
I'm kind of
shocked
surprised
by
by that.
Yeah.
That's just giving a lot of credit to their defense, I'm
Yeah.
assuming. And
Maybe the backup isn't half bad.
you never know.
Because you've seen
I
it
mean, he
where
scored. He led them to an SEC championship win because
Yeah.
Beck was out for like the whole second half of that game, I
Right.
think. So, I mean, he came in with no prep and
Yeah.
and didn't look half
and
bad.
now and look at
Now he
yeah.
gets 2 weeks
Yeah.
to prep for Notre
Oh, I
Dame,
see this
so-
a route.
Oh, yeah. You're just hoping for it.
Of course I am.
I think Notre Dame might be favored by the end of the week.
I know. Some bitch.
Yeah. Good stuff. Gotta love New Year's Day, college football. Just all day. I already got it on the calendar, blocked it out.
Are they doing that outdoor hockey game on New Year's Day?
That's a good question. Was that one New Year's Day?
It's New Year's Day.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
assuming they would.
Yeah.
If only
Because
Puck was here.
that would be something I'd watch also over.
Yeah. Let's see. I know the college teams were doing it too. The Winter Classic, I think that's what it's
Mhm.
called. Huh? No, I don't need the gear for it. Oh, New Year's Eve.
Oh, Eve. Do you think they did this because of the bowl games?
Oh, I don't know. Between the Blackhawks and Blues.
Okay.
NHL TNT pinning high hopes on first New Year's Eve Winter Classic. Yeah, so it's a new
All
date.
right. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe they didn't want to
Battle.
battle the college bowl games.
Yeah. Smarter than the NBA.
And they're playing at Wrigley.
Wrigley.
Wow,
God, you hope it snows.
you do.
Oh my gosh. You
Just like
hope
the
it
NFL,
snows.
you hope there's snow.
Yeah. What an atmosphere, man.
Yeah.
It looks so great.
Yeah. All right, bitch of the week. Me?
Yeah.
I don't think I really have one. Just good vibes, holidays. Love spending time with all the family.
Did you? Was there any? Oh, so no show?
What?
Didn't have to deal with the plan?
Oh, he was there.
Oh, and still liked it, huh?
Yeah, I just avoided a lot. I missed out on a great opportunity, though. I should have gotten him a planner for Christmas. Just so I could sit in the corner and chuckle to myself. No one else would have gotten it. They would
Your
like,
wife would have.
She probably would have. But
Wait. Who else was there?
all of the family members.
Your parents?
No.
Oh, that's
we
what I'm
did
saying.
We did Christmas.
That's what I'm
Eve,
saying. So
myself,
yeah. Okay, yeah. So only your wife would have known.
Yeah, but then I could have sent a video to my friends too. They would have laughed.
yeah.
It was the whole thing.
It would have been fantastic.
Yeah, missed
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm the bitch.
My bitch of the week is that piece of shit that lit this woman on fire in a subway and she died.
That's a
and
good
here you go again with somebody that was thrown out of this country and allowed back in to commit heinous crimes.
Yep.
And it's just ridiculous.
Biden's America.
Yeah. Keep voting for them.
Oh boy,
What happened, buddy?
Tua downgraded to doubtful
Oh, I may have
against
to change
Cleveland.
that. I may have to change that.
I might have already taken Cleveland.
We're gonna take a look right now.
It's in Cleveland, I'm pretty sure.
Settle
And
down.
I thought Dolphins any cold weather, no shot.
Settle down right over there.
Doesn't matter who's playing.
Still not settling.
But if you switch it, then that means I have to switch it because you switching it means you're gonna lose.
I'm not going to tell you what I'm going to do. I know the switching always
It
ends up
never
hurting
works
me.
out.
And by the way, I was going to switch on those games. On one of them, I think.
Chiefs Steelers, Ravens Texans.
Oh, it could have been the Ravens Texans one, and I said,
Why would you switch?
I don't know. I don't know if it was. I don't know, or it may have been the. Oh, it may have been the Seattle.
Chicago.
Chicago game.
Okay.
That's what I think it may have been.
Yeah.
And leave it alone.
It worked out for you.
Leave it alone.
You won.
Yes.
Attaboy.
Yeah.
All right. I don't know if Coach is listening, but if Coach is listening, we'll get to some MLB. First off, Texas
Well,
Joe.
that means Vaha goes to sleep.
Yeah, that's true. Bye, Vaha. Texas Joe, the baseball guy. We thought we were going to get him on around the holidays. Haven't heard from him.
Yeah,
Don't know if he came to town for. I mean, we sent the PJ over there, but
we sure did.
yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know. Not a lot, but some more free agent signings for baseball to get to. I don't know if any of these really. I guess there's one probably that would be more of a needle mover than the others, but Sean Manaea back to the Mets, 3-year deal. Walker Buehler, 1 year to the Red Sox. I think it was like $21 million. It was a big deal.
It was 21.5
For a guy coming off of injury, but then had the great playoffs and World Series.
Are you surprised they didn't try to keep him? Or they have so many pitchers now? I mean, they struggled with pitchers because of all the injuries, which is crazy.
Their whole rotation was injured towards the end.
And now they have the plethora of pitchers where you can let.
I mean, you got Ohtani.
Yeah.
What more do you need?
Here we go again. Here we go again.
Yeah, I don't know if it was opportunity or money. I mean, you would never think that money's an issue with the Dodgers. They don't seem to care.
No.
So, like, they just re-signed I don't even. Oh, I did put up there. Teoscar Hernandez got.
Is he a
3
piece
years.
of crap though?
Who? Bueller? Oh, I don't know. I haven't heard anything. No one's told me. Why do you think he's a piece of crap?
No, I'm asking you. Is that it? Where he's not a locker room guy?
Oh.
He's and you know what? Thanks. There's the door.
Maybe.
Type of deal.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, to me,
could just be strictly they didn't value him because they didn't think he'd stay healthy. I don't know.
That's true.
They didn't want another meltdown of their rotation.
True.
Because who knows what Bueller could do that same thing with the Red Sox. You
Right,
know?
and we're hoping.
You're hoping for
Yeah,
it.
of course.
The big name on here,
That's
Glaber,
yeah.
going to the Tigers.
I stripped down so quickly. I got naked.
Good riddance.
I got naked so fast. Probably not something the neighbors wanted to see during the holidays.
Yeah.
Bare ass. But up and down the street. You know what's going to kill me though?
He's
right?
going to go have a great year.
He's going to hit 35 to 40. Right?
Hit about 315.
That's a little high for him, but it's going to be over 3. Not make a single error at second base.
No. In fact, he might even go play third in a pinch
yes.
for them.
Yeah,
for
what do you
them.
need?
Yeah.
What do you need? Yeah. And that's going to just destroy me. But, what's funny is if you look at the second baseman for the Yankees that were supposed to be their future second baseman, infield type of guy. So you look at Let It Go Cano, then Alfonso Soriano, was that him?
I think Soriano was before Cano, but
Was it before Cano?
yeah.
Okay. Yeah. They let him go.
Yeah.
Obviously, let what's his face go, and then now they're letting this guy. He's only 28, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
That is pretty damn young. You're giving up on a.
It's like a few years of your prime left is like what they say.
Yeah, and he is not too far removed from like hitting 40 home runs.
Yeah, that 1 year he had was crazy. Although he hit half of them against the Orioles.
He did. That is so true. That is so true.
Yeah, I mean he'll be 28 next season. He's a career 265 hitter. Had 38 bombs in 2019. Wow, I didn't realize it was that long ago.
That is a lot longer than I thought.
But I mean, like it looks like his average he'll get you, mid 20s.
Right.
Which for a middle infielder is not bad at all.
This year a down year at 15.
Strikes out quite a bit.
Yeah. And what's crazy is he played unbelievable against Cleveland in the playoffs.
Yeah.
He batted out of his mind.
Yeah.
He
couldn't get him out.
Could not get him out. He was phenomenal, right? Yeah. And I'm not saying that's what you expect from a guy every at bat. That's ridiculous, right?
Mm-hmm.
But what I do expect is good at bats, even though you make an out.
Yeah.
Right? And that's the problem.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think offensively he's a good piece. You don't like to see him go. Defensively, he doesn't do it for you. So it's like, who are they going to fill that hole? with? Is there a guy that they've got like
The Yankees?
coming
Well,
up?
I've
or-
been wondering what's going to go on with that. So if you replace at third base, you can take Jazz and move him to second,
Mhm.
right? I'm just throwing it out there. I
Yeah.
mean, that's a possibility, right?
Yeah.
I haven't heard of any buddy in the minor leagues or whatever, but I think they're gonna.
I mean,
Try-
since the beginning of last season, it was like they need to get a third baseman,
Yeah.
and they tried to plug in
Right, because they-
Cabrera and
or-
all these other guys.
well, they
but
had
Bertie they traded for, and then he got hurt.
but also
like
they moved what's his face over there,
LeMahieu.
LeMahieu
Yeah.
over there. You know,
So, like-
he can play any position.
Yeah,
in the field.
yeah. They've tried like doing all these things
Pieces.
to
But
fill
you're
it,
talking about you're the New York freaking Yankees.
Yeah.
You don't
you don't
you
want
know,
some like little
puzzle
utility
type
guy
of-
there.
No, you put a guy there.
yeah, a
A
dog.
guy. So I just don't know what the hell's going on.
I think that was why that all the rumors and like people thinking what they should do was like go out and get Bregman or Arenado or like
1B wants Bregman, and I'm just wondering,
he's a
you
cock.
well, he
That's
is a
just 'cause he's from the Astros.
yeah.
but-
But he reminds me of Pedroia. One of the hardest outs you'll ever get
yeah.
is against him. He will battle up there. He'll foul things off. He'll do, and he's phenomenal at that. But isn't he like 94 years old at the end of the run here?
Bregman?
Yeah.
He's 30 right now, so he'll be 31 next year. But that's the thing.
So
You're-
okay, so hold
you're
on.
not- You're not
Hold-
signing him to be
No, but
you're-
he's going to want to sign
Oh,
a
yeah.
5-year deal.
yeah.
You think he's going to sign anything less than a 5-year deal? If you said to
The
me,
longer it goes on that he's a free agent, the better it is for you. But
the thing I'm saying to you is this: if he agreed on a 3-year with a club option,
yeah,
done.
do it in a heartbeat.
Do it.
Yeah,
I don't have a problem with it. But I'm just not interested in 5 years.
yeah.
I'm not the GM. It's not my money. But I'm just saying, if I was running it, I'm not paying him a 5-year contract.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Oh yeah, I agree.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're good with 3-year with a club option.
That'd be that'd be ideal.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Then ship him out.
Not what his agent wants. but-
No, but that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I understand what they want. I'm just telling you what is logical for the team. You give me him 2 years. 2 years, I get him. And with that 3rd-year club option, I'm good with it.
yeah.
And I have no problem. But he's not going to want that. And I agree with you the longer it goes, but also there are going to be some desperate teams, and they're going to, at the last minute, okay, here's a 10-year freaking contract, $400
Yeah.
million.
Yeah, I mean, career 272 hitter, doesn't strike out a whole lot.
272, I'm a little surprised with that. Is
Yeah.
that the last couple of years down?
Yeah, so the last 3 years, 259, 262, 260.
Okay, before that.
Early on, he was like 284, 286, 296 was his best
Yeah,
year.
so I'm a little surprised by
Yeah.
it.
But it's not that he's striking out more. Like, his strikeouts are pretty steady.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
He has never had a 100 strikeout.
No. Never. Oh, there's the 197.
Still not
back in
100.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty impressive.
Same type of guy as Torres, like averages mid to high 20s, home runs.
But he's a gamer.
Yeah.
A lot more than
Glaber,
Glaber
yeah.
was.
Yeah.
And
true that.
defensively, who are you taking
I
at their
mean,
position?
He won a Gold Glove last year.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if that was his first one. That was his first one.
Wow.
Age 30, winning your first Gold Glove.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So the best is ahead of him.
Yeah. Maybe
10 year.
10 year.
10 year.
Yeah.
Give him Shohei money.
Yeah, it looks like on his career he's been just, above average defender, but yeah, pretty solid hitter for his position. So
Now, who's better, him or what's his face from? What's his name? Third baseman.
Arenado?
Yeah, Arenado.
I think at this point in their careers, I'd probably take Bregman. I mean, Arenado's what? 33. He'll be 34 next year.
You give him a 6-month contract.
Yeah. I mean, it's like he's been pretty healthy. It's not like he's been, getting injured more as he's gone on, but
Where's that batting average? Where is it?
285 career. Last couple of years have been a little down. Colorado, it's hard because those numbers are always inflated.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
he was hitting 40 bombs a year in Colorado.
Well, that's what they were saying about LeMahieu, right?
Yeah. And then
Yeah.
now that he's gotten to St. Louis, he's hit 34, 30, 26, 16. It's like kind of steadily declining. But,
Yeah.
yeah, he's still a dog, though, dude.
Let's see his batting average. What was it last year? 272?
Yeah.
260. Ooh, he had a couple of bad 253, 255, where you would think he'd be in 2019,
And then he
2020.
shot back up to 293.
Well, the steroids. What? What happened?
What?
What did you say?
I just think, like,
Look at that 315.
His last couple years, I think St. Louis has just been so bad that, like, no one in front of him's getting
Yeah.
on. Like,
But look at his age, dude.
yeah.
I don't want him.
Yeah.
Age.
1 year deal?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But you're just doing a 1 year deal. That's not fixing anything.
Yeah. Buys
Like
you
I
another
can,
year.
I can deal with 3 years, right? Because at the end of that, he'll be 33, right?
Yeah.
For Alex.
Yeah.
I can deal with that. And you can see if there was a massive drop, then you go, okay.
Yeah.
We're
After that second year.
we're not
club
resigning
option.
him.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I'm partial to Arenado. I think he's
Dude,
a
he's stud. I'm not saying he's not.
Yeah.
But you just
At
told
this
me
point in his career.
you just told me next year he turns 98.
Yeah. Well, not 98.
No,
97.
nice.
Man. What a guy, though.
Dude, you're
Hall of Famer?
hold on.
Hall of Famer?
Has he won?
Never won. I don't even really think if he's ever been close. Like, Colorado was never that like, they had some good years, but yeah.
Not that in this sport should make a difference
Yeah.
because it's a tough sport to win, right?
Yeah. Let's see. Postseason. So he's been 5 times, but he's only gotten to a DS. He's never been to
Okay, so I'll
a
ask you.
CS or a
So
World
when
Series.
I say Trout, Hall of Famer?
It has to be.
No, I'm asking you. Trout, Hall of Famer, yes or no?
In my mind, yes.
Okay, he's never sniffed.
He's played like one game.
Yes, he's played one. So he's never sniffed. So
Yeah.
what I'm saying, that was a no-brainer.
Yeah.
A guy that's never sniffed playoffs,
Yeah.
and you immediately say, "Well, he's got to be."
Yeah.
Right? Do you say that with this guy?
Yeah, but like I'm so biased because of
But
like
take away the bias. I'm saying, do you say that with this guy?
I think so.
Do you? Okay.
He
I
was
don't-
like
I
he
don't.
was a top like 2 third baseman for 10 years in a row.
Yeah, but
Offense
you don't.
and defense.
Yeah, but you don't make. Oh, okay, offense. But I'm going to push back on the offense because of where he played, right? I mean, that's what we're going to
yeah,
do.
you could argue
So
that, yeah.
defense has nothing to do with where you played. So defensively, you can do that, but on the
10
pushback,
straight gold gloves.
no, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But you don't win. You don't go to the Hall of Fame just on your defense anymore. You don't do that. You
Ozzie
have to.
Smith.
That's what I'm saying. Anymore.
No.
Anymore. Ozzy's an outlier,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So because of that, if I have to go like this, then I
Yeah.
don't think he is.
Yeah. Speaking of that, did you see Pedroia's Hall of Fame ballot? Apparently he was only on like 9% of ballots.
That's nuts to me.
crazy.
And I hate him.
I
right?
know, we talked about it, but like he was just so good.
No, he was great.
There was
Forget
no
good.
one- there was no one you wanted at the plate in a big moment. Like
Not a single
it's
player.
just like
That was the guy.
he was gonna
And-
get it done.
Yeah. No, I didn't not like him. I hated him.
Yeah.
I hate him. But the guy, stud written all over him.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, but so it looks
A
like
lot of racism with that.
he made it 2 years with Colorado. They lost in the wild card to Arizona, lost in the NLDS the following year to Milwaukee, where he went 2 for 11 at the plate.
Yeah.
And then 2 years with St. Louis, both wild card
But here's
losses.
the thing. In that 2 for 11, how much was he pressing because there's nobody behind him trying to get things done?
Yeah. Let's see, 2018 Colorado Rockies. I don't know. This might have been when Michael Kadire was still around.
I don't know.
No, maybe not. LeMahieu was still there. Chris Iannetta, a catcher. Ian Desmond, DJ LeMahieu, Trevor Story.
Yeah.
Gerardo Parra, Charlie Blackmon, Cargo.
Oh, I know. He was terrible.
I mean, Story had a fantastic year that year.
Yeah, he did.
So, yeah, I mean, and their pitching is never good because of the ballpark they're in. But, yeah, I mean, that's not a bad lineup. It's not a great lineup. Pretty top heavy.
Yeah.
After LeMahieu, Story,
Yeah.
and Arenado,
Yeah.
and Blackmon. Cargo, that was like towards the end. He was 32.
What did DJ bat that year? 276? That's bad.
It's low for him.
That's terrible for him. What year was that?
2018, I believe it
2018?
was.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean,
Not
he
good.
was 348 in 2016. 310, 364. Yeah.
Yeah.
Gosh, I love LeMahieu.
Yeah, he
Just put him anywhere.
yeah.
Doesn't try and do too much at the
No.
plate. Bat to ball.
Yeah.
Hits it to all fields.
Second baseman is that? Yeah, I'll play second.
First
Third base? Yeah,
baseman?
yeah, first. Yeah, I'll do it. And be great, steady at every one of those positions. And then we have a guy on second. Oh, okay. Let me just hit it to
Yeah.
in that hole and right. Yeah.
Yeah. Stud. 100 RBIs for the Yankees.
Oh.
2019.
That's when they called him the machine.
He's 36 now. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. Say goodbye.
Lullaby.
I love him, but yellow by.
A couple more that we didn't touch on. Jock Peterson to the Rangers for a couple years.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he's all right. I don't think he's like.
No, I don't-
He's nothing special.
no.
Doesn't move the needle a lot.
No.
The big one announced late last night.
Yes.
Corbin Burns, 6
Yeah.
years. What'd you say? 218 million
218, I think.
to the D-backs,
Yeah.
and
They've got a rotation.
their rotation is pretty darn good, and they're
Yeah.
gonna need it because their division's the Dodgers, and
Yeah, yeah.
you gotta compete with that.
Oh, they're not
somehow.
getting out, but they're, but
a wild card team for
yeah,
sure.
but that is
The Snakes.
Yeah, Snakes are back.
Yeah, the report was that there was the Giants and one other team, and I'm blanking on who it was.
I saw that.
It was Giants and somebody, maybe Blue Jays. Was it Blue Jays?
Oh, I think
Thought it
you
was
are
I
right.
thought it was a B team. Two other teams offered Burns more money, but due to the
Finances.
taxes, he decided to go to Arizona. So, suck it, coach. Your Frisco Giants, suck it, Haas.
Yeah.
Shouldn't be rooting for those libs, California.
That's right.
That's why my A's are going to Nevada,
That's it.
so we could attract more free agents.
Hey, Ovechkin's is back.
Is he?
Yeah, after 5 weeks.
Wow.
Yeah.
He needs to get back on that record chase.
Yeah, he really does. You bring up that. Did you see? You sent that last night.
What did I say?
Hockey.
What was it?
What was it that you sent last night?
I don't remember.
Latvia.
Oh my gosh. Well, I wanted to hear Puck's thoughts.
Yeah.
Because what it said was it was their like third win ever
Yeah.
at that. Is that World Juniors?
Juniors. Yeah.
Which
and
Puck is
beat
like
Canada.
always on. Like he
Yeah.
follows that
Yeah.
almost more than NHL. And yeah, that beat Canada, who I mean we all know
Come
Canada
on.
in hockey.
Yeah.
I mean,
Come on. Yeah. What are we talking about?
But yeah,
was
that was
crazy.
wild.
Yeah. when
In
you
like
sent that-
what was it, 8th round of the shootout?
Yeah. And when you sent that, I was exhausted. I couldn't respond. I just fell asleep. And I'm like, oh, I'm definitely going to talk about that.
Yeah,
That was
Wild.
something.
good for them.
Well, you think hockey, Latvia.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
household name.
of course.
Didn't know they were a country. What's up?
That's right.
All right, we're onto the wheel, I believe.
A wheel?
You able to get some people on the
Let me
phone?
do that. I'm not afraid.
Miss Eldest on the show.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Chargers are currently up 17-0.
Oh, I know. I see that. We've
Patriots
got
already.
we've got the Puck. We've got Puck on the show. Puck.
Oh, I'm here. Are the Chargers available?
They are available. Yeah.
Let's go.
Hey, we want your opinion on that Canada loss yesterday.
Ooh, I mean, it was a rough loss. Latvia, they've been getting better as a team, as a country for a few years now, and I'm very happy for Latvia.
Oh yeah, Montreal. What passes?
I'm
Yes.
not too worried about the actual loss on the score. I'm more worried about the loss of Matthew Schaefer. He is one of the guys in contention to go number 1 overall in this year's draft. He broke his collarbone last night, so he's a defenseman. So that's a bigger loss for Canada, I think, than the actual score itself.
Yeah. Hey, Ovechkin's is coming
Yeah,
back.
40 days after he broke his leg.
Crazy.
Russian machine never breaks.
That's amazing.
All right, you ready to spin?
Let's do it.
That makes me so mad.
Oh my gosh.
Chargers.
Well,
Even better.
even better.
The free win. You don't even have to sweat it.
It's what I needed. I'm like,
He's
0-16 this year.
He's
so.
laughing at us.
This will be your third win in a row.
Hey, who is
let's
this?
go.
Who is this goalie from Montreal?
It is some kid I've never heard of. They put Primo on waivers, so that was surprising.
Wow.
Yeah, but I had never heard of this kid, and they called him up.
He's made some impressive saves thus far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So apparently fans were high on him, but
Is he a kid?
yes.
Okay.
16? 15?
12? No.
There he
All
is
right.
again.
All right, well, go to bed.
All right.
See
Goodbye.
ya. All right.
Dobes.
Um,
Wow. Now, I mean, take it with a grain of salt. He hit the free win space out of 34 available spaces. There are like already like 3 or 4 free wins on the
Right.
board because of the games that have been played.
right.
You could argue the Chargers potentially, but there's a lot of game left.
No, there is.
But yeah, man, good for Puck.
Let me get the eldest on.
Hate that.
You hate that.
I'm just sitting over here. It should have been me. I should
Oh,
have
yeah,
gotten
yeah.
the free
No,
win.
yeah. You know, I don't think anybody's ever gotten the first pick, though.
I was gonna say first spin. Yeah.
Yeah.
Usually it gets whittled down a little bit and someone
Yeah,
hits it.
Not happy about that. Never liked him. Let's see if we can get the eldest on.
All right.
God knows what he's got going on. You know, we were supposed to hit balls sometime this week, you and I.
We were.
All right, we got the eldest on for the spin.
Yeah, I don't know if the balls are happening.
All right, take it easy. Why? What's going on?
Just she's still trying to fix her phone. I don't know when she'll be home. It's a marathon.
Well, I mean, if she's back before 3, we're in good shape.
You want to play Friday?
Where?
I don't know. Dragonfly, or we can ask a rich person.
Yeah, you want to? How about you? You want to play?
Me?
Yeah, you.
Oh, I don't know.
What?
What do you mean you don't know?
I don't know if I could
wouldn't
afford
ask
it.
If I wasn't gonna have you go, I wouldn't be asking on a radio show.
At the country club?
No, not there. God, no.
That's the only place you played, I thought.
No, we'll go public. You're a Muni guy if I've ever seen one.
All right.
Actually, you got a new putter. You could make.
That's
an
true.
intro.
Man, I need to break that thing in. All right, we're going to spin for you. Would you like the Dolphins -3 at the Browns?
Pass.
Right after Tua's declared out. That's a tough first spin.
Who's your backup?
Oh. You've got the Rams -6.5 hosting the Cardinals.
Yeah, it's a good one. They're trying to be a playoff team. Cardinals are not.
I mean, they got Puka. That's all you need.
That's true.
All right.
All right, go to bed.
See ya.
Anyway, we get youngest on.
I don't think so.
Yeah, boy. Mrs. Legend's not home either?
I think she is.
Oh, okay.
You want me to call her?
She baking something? I'll spin for me.
All right, go ahead.
Oh, no. Oh, heavens, no. Niners plus 3.5 hosting the Lions. You seem to think this would be
Come up.
a decent pick.
Yeah. What was it, 3.5?
3.5? I don't like it one bit.
3.5.
Give it to God. That's small, though,
It is.
for a team that...
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, this is probably the worst one. Giants plus 7.5 hosting the Colts. Anthony Richardson just got declared out for the Colts. So maybe...
Yeah, but they're not high on him.
They're not, but I think they're
Yeah.
a better team with them.
Yeah.
We'll see. Giants are poo-poos.
Okay, Mrs. Legends here. Do it for the youngest.
Oh, okay. What about our sled picker?
Who are you going to use for that?
I don't know. That's an interesting one.
I like this one.
Bengals minus 3.5 hosting the Broncos. So they have to win by 4 or more points to get the win.
They're at home,
Yeah.
and
They're fighting for their lives.
they're fighting for their lives. So is
Denver's still
yeah.
yeah.
So
What do I say?
It's a yes or no question.
Are they the Orange Tigers?
They are, yeah.
We'll say yes.
Okay, I like it.
just like that.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining the show. Yeah. She's. Oh, you had it?
Oh, you had some?
All right, come over here. Come here.
Yeah.
There's a conversation about this. On that one right there. That one.
So my wife made those from scratch,
Mm-hmm.
and she wanted your opinion on them specifically.
Delicious.
She wants actual feedback. You don't have to patronize her and say they're delicious. It was her first time, so she's looking for feedback. But I told her they
could be
were-
in a store and sold for millions.
I told her they were really good.
Well, now that was Patrick.
Yeah, that was.
No,
But
it's so good.
yeah, she did like homemade corn syrup, the whole
Oh, yeah.
9 yards on it.
You can
So
tell.
Okay, but
Yeah.
why does it have to be refrigerated? Because then it becomes too hard to enjoy the.
but they start to like kind of melt.
I don't mind the melting part.
Okay.
Yeah, and
could
remember
leave
the
'em
weather.
out for a little
Remember the
bit.
weather isn't. It's not summer
Yeah.
where.
I ate half and then put the other half in my coffee as it was being
Wow.
made.
Okay.
It was good.
Yeah. No, she was feeling a little down on herself because she took him to a couple holiday events. Nobody seemed to really eat them. And I said, well, one of two things. One,
You're going to the wrong people's
going to the wrong
house.
people. Or
Yep, for
two, people don't really have that appreciation for like caramel. Like my grandma used to make those. And
Oh.
so for me, it was like,
And I love
Is it-
the wax paper because
Yeah.
I just made some homemade Cliff Bars, which I have, and I have them in wax paper. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you some to
all right.
try.
Yeah.
Yeah, if she wants to keep making them and have somebody appreciate them,
Yeah.
the legend
Keep
here.
delivering them over.
Yeah,
Okay.
just once a week, just bring them by. I'm 100% okay
Apparently,
with
she
it.
spent about like 2.5, 3 hours stirring the caramel
No,
for it to
that's
get
the
up
thing.
to temp.
Here's
like, it's a labor
here-
of love.
No, that's the thing. Like, she will do stuff from scratch. I mean, we're talking scratch, and you've seen her, right?
Yeah.
And it literally takes hours to do for something that is so small and it's consumed so quickly. It's not
Mhm.
even like a meal. It's
Yeah.
more of a dessert thing where it's just quickly go. But it was hours of prep for it
Mm-hmm.
because it's all homemade.
Yeah.
Yeah. Give her a big
Slap on the
no.
back. Oh.
Yeah, on the back is fine. I thought you were gonna go ass, but on the back and sell it. But yeah, massive fan.
I got Miyagi for the celeb picker.
Okay.
He's listening live. So,
All right.
but I'm texting him because it goes a little quicker. So. Ooh. The flip side of the coin.
Yeah.
The Lions minus 3.5 at the Niners. Who will he take? Yeah, I texted
Did he
you, I
do our?
texted you.
Did he do our sleeper?
The pick'ems?
Yeah.
Think. I don't know.
Yeah.
I thought he did.
I wonder where he's at on it if he did it.
Okay, it's a yes or no question. Okay, here we go. How about now? He just replied, "Damn." A tough one. That is a tough one. I mean, he said, "I might take it."
That's not what we're looking for. We need an answer.
So yay or nay?
Yes.
He said,
Man,
"Yeah, he'll take it." Wow.
Do you know
all
what's
right.
funny? I forgot about what you brought from the wife.
Yeah.
I'm so looking forward to going down there. I'm gonna have two at one time. I think
Yeah.
one on both sides cheek. I'm not fooling around.
I told Miyagi, I'll tell you the next spin when Legend gets a free
Yeah,
win.
this is me. This is me.
None of the
No, it's coming.
The Chiefs, the Ravens,
No, it's coming.
and the Bears
I
are
feel
all
it.
out there.
I feel it.
You get 2 chances out of it.
I know.
Oh, this is better though. The Cowboys plus 7.5 at the Eagles. Has there ever been a quicker decision?
Well, I mean, I should take that. The Eagles are
no
gonna crush them.
No Jalen Hurts.
I know that's the other problem. No, give it to God.
Yeah, okay.
I'm hoping for the Chiefs game. Can you just gonna move it over there?
Well, I think Chargers are still there too. You could,
Oh,
You could
okay.
almost count that.
I just want to go Chiefs because you hate them.
Oh no, not like this.
I'm getting crushed right now. The Chargers are killing the Patriots right now.
So, I'm not giving you the live line because that would be
Yeah.
too unfair. But you're getting 6 points. They're down 10. They did score.
It's not enough.
but they scored.
I understand
Like
it,
they're
but
showing
it's not
some
enough.
signs of life.
Not enough.
That's a 1-score game.
Enough.
If you got the live line, you would be getting.
What's the score
12
right
and a
now?
half. 17-7.
And I get 6.
Almost at half. Yeah,
I guess not enough.
you'll be all right.
Dude, I'm telling you, I know
You'll-
this stuff.
You'll figure it out.
I know this stuff.
Man, I thought for sure one of those already played games would be hit. None of them. Not even the
Yeah, that's
losses.
crazy, isn't
Yeah.
it?
All right.
You would have thought the free win would have been one of those over
Yeah.
the free win.
Yeah, yeah.
Because there's more of those.
There is, yeah.
Yeah.
Probability,
Sons of bitches.
Math.
Yeah,
Movie
could do
time.
it.
I think, was it Christmas night, maybe? After all the family had left and everything, wife and I wanted to watch a movie. I always ask, what mood are you in? Like, what do you want to watch?
Comedy, drama.
Comedy. And I'm like,
Yeah.
I want to watch a good movie.
You don't
that's
think
gonna-
comedies are good movies?
They can be, but like, also I really do enjoy watching a good like drama action, like where suspense, like on the edge.
But
of
she
your
doesn't
seat
want. She
type
doesn't
thing.
want the shootouts and stuff like that.
She says she doesn't. Every time we watch one, she's like locked
Wow,
in and is
yeah.
like, "Well, this is what's gonna happen." So we watched Sicario. Fantastic movie.
The one with what's her name, Emily Blunt.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
How about that border scene?
yes. No, I mean all of it.
Yeah, I
Just-
know, but
But
the border
I think
scene.
I fell asleep towards the end of the movie. But
Oh, then you missed.
no, I've seen it before.
Oh, okay.
But
So the border
long
scene
time ago.
is so. The stress,
Yeah.
the adrenaline pump of it, because you can see what's about to happen,
Yeah.
and how these guys manage that.
Yeah.
Just.
Oh,
just-
this is when they're bringing the guy across?
No. This is when they were at the border and the cars next to. I don't think they were bringing somebody across.
No, okay.
They
I know
were-
it was in the middle. They went to pick up like the drug lord's
Yeah.
brother guy
Yeah.
from Mexico, and then they're coming back into the U.S. And yeah, they're in that line.
Yeah, and you
And
can
there's,
see the
like,
guy with all the tattoos
Yeah, there's
and
a car on
really
this side, car on
weighed
this
about
side.
15 pounds.
They start
just-
calling it out. They're like, "That's a gun. That's a gun."
Yeah,
And then they just
and she didn't know what was
Dismantle
going on
yeah. She was still like in the dark.
because later Brolin, she
Yeah.
just starts swearing at
yeah,
him and
yeah.
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 That was insane.
Yeah. No, great movie.
Yeah,
Good music in it too. Like
great
building the
movie,
drama.
but you're also like all of these. That's not a true story, but all
No.
of these are literally true.
yeah.
This is what's going on.
Yeah. And then I don't think I ever saw Sicario 2.
I didn't.
So I
Yeah.
feel like I should watch that one with her.
Okay, so
Great movie.
I last night just flipping around, and then I think it was Netflix or Hulu. I can't remember. Is a 20-year anniversary of something that happened that was unbelievably epic in destruction. It was a tsunami from 2004.
No way. You watched that one
It was
series?
it was a bunch of different. So each island, if you will, had their own.
Okay.
I watched three
Different
of them.
series.
I had I watched them, and finally I said, I can't do this anymore.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you, son, right now, it was as powerful because I remember it. I'm
Yeah.
old enough to remember it,
Yeah.
right? You were probably 11.
Yeah.
Okay. I remember waking up to this and going, holy shit, right? And I remember seeing footage, and I remember seeing the loss of life. Yeah, this is nice.
No father-son fight, but it's
No, it is a good fight, though. Who is that?
fine.
Is
72.
that? Oh, it is Jack Eye. Okay, yeah. Uppercut. But he's got his head so far into your crotch. It's hard to. No. Oh, well,
Get a parting blow.
not a good fight.
Nah.
So,
Tapping the sticks in respect. No.
but when you're watching and listening to the survivors and what they went through, you're listening to people that said, I had and they're not speaking our language. It's through, had my 4-year-old son in my arms running, and then the waves overtook us. And then when I came up, I didn't have my 4-year-old son in my arms anymore.
Jeez.
And you're hearing story after story after story. And then you find out the person that they lost, 3 weeks later, they found them alive. In others.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you, it was one of the most powerful, gut-wrenching things I've ever watched in my life. And I'm glad I watched it. I don't think I finished it. And I wish I didn't watch it, if that makes sense to you.
Yeah.
It was so well done. Unbelievably well done. It was the hardest watch I've ever seen, ever.
Yeah.
So you're watching it and you're seeing there isn't water where water's supposed to be.
Yeah.
And people are like, what's going on? And do you remember the movie Signs?
Never saw that one.
Never saw.
No. I was a young kid when it came out.
You're not young anymore.
That's true.
Oh, it's phenomenal. It's Mel Gibson in it. What's his name?
That kid, right? Or am I thinking of a different one?
It was Macaulay.
Not
His
Home Alone
brother.
guy.
His
Oh,
brother
okay.
was the son in it, and the Joker was in it. The new Joker,
Jared Leto?
the one before.
Joaquin Phoenix?
Yeah, he was in
Yeah.
it. He played his brother in it. Great movie, just phenomenal. But there's a scene where they're showing video, and Joaquin Phoenix is saying, "Is sure it's Joaquin or is his brother what?" No, his brother was River. Okay, so he says, "Vámonos, vámonos," because it's from a different country, and they're all speaking Spanish. He's yelling out, "Vam." I'm yelling, and I know they're not doing. Run! I mean, run! And here's the crazy part: they see the water coming, and you can see it's not water coming; it's destruction. And what I'm saying is, the color of it only tells you it's churning. It's not like
Yeah.
this pretty bluish thing.
Yeah.
And
It's like gray.
it is
Yeah.
with debris in it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you're watching this come up, and these people are still there while the water is touching their feet. Now they decide they're going to run. Well, too late.
Yeah.
And the funny thing is when the water is coming through the streets and it's destroying everything, taking people, buses, and just moving, all of that. And you're saying to yourself, there's no way to survive. Well, then there's pockets where I don't know what it is. There is water, but the rage is going around. You find people in there, and they're not moved.
Wow.
But then when the water stops rushing and there's tremendous amount of water, you can survive that. If you can swim, you can survive that.
Yeah.
But getting to that is what is unbelievable. It was one of the hardest watches ever. And I'm telling you, I each one, I said, after the first, I said, I can't do another. I mean, you're literally mentally so drained from this.
Mm-hmm.
And then I go, okay, just one more. And then and after the third one, I said, I can't anymore. And she yells out, I'm surprised you got through one, because she knows how I am.
Yeah.
It affects me. I cannot believe. There was this woman, she had her 3-year-old son. She loses him in the water. She's devastated. For days, she's going around and looking at these dead bodies and turning children over to see if it's her son, puts him back and apologizes, she said, for that, asks her ancestors, help me find my son, help me find my son. They found him alive.
Crazy.
Then it was this kid for 3 weeks. It was in Sri Lanka, I believe. The entire place is devastated. Just devastated. It's flattened. They couldn't even believe it. If you look at it, the map of it, aerial, to what it was and what it is, it's completely changed, right?
Mm-hmm.
So this kid is walking around. They're looking for survivors, or just looking for. All of a sudden, this one guy sees this kid just walking toward him, and he's like, "Who is this kid? Where did he come from?" For 3 weeks, this kid has been walking around. His entire family has been killed by this, walking around, and they gave him food, and he's just overwhelmed. And then in the hospital, you see him. They have the oxygen over his face, and he just breaks down. And then he's talking now, and he's like, I've lost my entire family. And then he said, all of a sudden, I became happy. His father rushes in. His father had survived. Only his father. Everybody else had died. So it was tough.
Yeah.
I mean, it was brutal. But I remember it was Christmas 20 years ago that it happened.
Wow.
Terrible.
Yeah.
These people went family, second goal.
No.
He scored twice. Took trips. You know, they show home videos of them in the morning, all happy and this and that. And then the world turned upside down. They're clinging on to things, and family members swept away and died. And
good goal.
You know what this tells you? Never take a vacation.
No. Never go any islands.
No.
Nothing surrounded by water.
No. They said that it was an 8.9. They thought it was an 8, then upgraded to an 8.5. Then they realized it was an 8.9. One guy said at 8.5, he was one of those from Hawaii. He worked at Hawaii for some, what is the name of what he does?
Seismologist?
Yes. He said it is 40,000 Hiroshima bombs.
Jeez.
That was at 8.5. He says, you don't understand. Going from an 8 to an 8.5. 8, you're going,
it's orders of magnitude. Yeah.
He says 8, you're going, oh, okay. Then when he heard it was 8.5, he goes, oh, no.
Yeah.
And then when they found out it was 8.9, he goes, oh, my God.
Yeah.
So then they started warning these African countries, because this is how far it was going. They were able to evacuate, or they would have been destroyed. It was crazy. They said, we didn't have the technology. We didn't have it. But the State Department calls us in Hawaii and says, what's going on? We tell them, can you get in touch? They go, for what? They go, this is going to reach them.
Yeah.
Flat out telling you it's going to reach them. You need to tell them. It was unbelievable. I'm debating if I'm going to continue It was,
Yeah.
like I said, so hard to watch, especially this is supposed to be a joyous time of the year, and it wasn't.
Yeah.
It wasn't.
That's funny you mentioned that because I was the other week when I was bored, I guess. I don't know. There's a series on Netflix called The Days, and it's about the what is it? Nuclear? Yeah, like the nuclear power plants in Japan for one of those tsunamis. I don't remember what, like Fukushima,
Yeah.
like power plant or something like that. And it was like a dramatized version of like the events and things like that. But it was kind of that style of like the Chernobyl series. I don't know if you watched that
I
one.
didn't.
So that one on HBO was like,
The eldest watched it, fell in love
he
with it.
told me to watch
The-
it, and it was
the-
crazy.
The wife watched it. She
Mhm.
loved it. I
Yeah.
just never.
So same type of style of like this disaster that occurs, and then it bounces back and forth between the like events that are happening, and then the like response that the government had to it, and then how the government's telling the citizens, yeah, don't worry, everything's all right, but they know there's a nuclear power plant like leaking, and it's just how it all kind of unfolds and stuff. But I was only a few episodes into it.
The other thing, which I forgot to mention, which is insane, and I didn't realize this, even the what do you call him?
Seismologist.
Seismologist. He was saying, he says, you get that initial wave, and if you beat it, you're like, okay. And then 2 minutes later,
There's the aftershock or whatever.
no, it's
Like,
not the
oh.
aftershock. It's the more ripples of waves, and it is even bigger and stronger than the first one. And I'm going, what is he talking about? So you see, and I forget what island it was. You see, it is flooded,
Yeah.
but people now it's up to their waist now,
Mhm.
okay, or up to their chest or whatever, and they're like, and all of a sudden you hear screaming. Here comes another one. You see this one, and it is angrier than the first one. And I couldn't believe the force. And the other thing is really weird. Like you're talking about the Japan one, and I've seen it. So here comes this water, and you see these boats are being kind of pushed, right? Not massive boats. I always wonder, what would an aircraft carrier,
Yeah.
how would they handle something like that?
Yeah.
Because they're enormous, right? So you see these boats kind of moving around, and the water's changing color a little bit, and then you just kind of see this trickle of water coming over this bank, right? And you go, well, that's odd. You know what I mean? That's
Yeah.
what you're saying. It's odd. And then within a minute, it's over.
Mhm.
Buildings are being pushed and swept away.
Yeah.
Within 1 minute of that little trickle
Mhm.
coming over this bank, and it turns into a nightmare. And
Yeah.
I'm telling you, it blew me away. I would recommend the hell out of it, and then recommend to stay away. I mean, I don't know.
That was movie time / geography.
Yeah. That's why I don't leave this country. The only place I go out of this country is Hawaii.
Yeah.
That's it.
Oh, it's in the
That's a
country.
freaking island also.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen there, right?
Sure it will.
Paradise.
Yeah. That one guy from Hawaii, he said, this has been brewing for over 100 years. For it to do what it did, that's 100-year.
I feel like that's what we keep hearing about in California.
I know. I'm waiting for it. I wake up and Herndon is beachfront property for me.
And Gavin's floating out into the ocean.
Yes.
Oh, man.
That's a shame.
I'm sorry.
That's a shame.
Poor Gav. Your $9.1 million house in the ocean. Ah.
Yeah, it's amazing.
It's
You
now a
guys
yacht.
you guys all think of climate. It's gonna, but
Yeah.
you guys keep buying these next to water. Morons.
All right, top 5.
Yes.
Top
Top
5
5
Christmas
Gifts
gifts
you got.
this year.
Yeah.
Number 1 for me, my leaf blowers. I got
Blowers?
I got a corded and a cordless. How about that?
Who got you the corded?
My dad.
Oh, that's right. Who got you the cordless?
My dad
He must have heard me mocking him.
gave me the package.
Yeah. You like the package.
I'm wondering if he already had one of them and then realized that I would need the other one for my backyard.
Can I
It's
flat
like-
out tell you something?
Okay.
You will never use the one that's corded.
I will, though, because of leaves on my turf. To blow them off, I need a lot of power.
Yeah, trust me.
No,
So, okay, you're saying no. So my
yeah.
front yard is of what? What is my front yard?
turf. You don't have the amount of trees that I got.
I
in my
have
backyard.
the pine needles that come from across the street,
brother.
and I have the leaves. So every other day I go out there, I blow it up into a pile with said cordless one.
Mm-hmm.
Done deal.
All right, I'll show you. I'll send you a video.
Yeah.
I'll do this. I'll do this cordless one. It'll never be moving anything.
You know what?
Big piles
Why
of
don't
leaves.
why don't I come by and show you how to do it?
All right.
Because you don't know how to do it apparently.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
Number 2, a manual, like the little rotating cheese grater, which
No kidding.
yeah, we never had like the one that you guys got, like the big like
Yeah,
tower
it's-
type one.
Different
Um,
sizes you can do.
But
it,
yeah, we've been wanting to like buy block cheese more and then shred our own, so we don't have to buy the like bag shredded cheese. And so
Yeah.
I wanted a cheese grater, and I got one of those. So I did some the other day. We made mac and cheese, and I
Yeah.
did it all by hand. Turned out really nice.
Yeah,
I
good
like
for you. Look at you.
it. Number 3, some Amazon money, just so I can go buy my own stuff,
I don't even know what that means, but go
like
ahead.
gift cards, basically.
Oh, okay.
Number 4, some manly fragrances from my wife. I've always just been
What is she saying to you?
I've always just been a deodorant type of guy.
Yeah.
And honestly, it was like a
Are
stock.
you're talking about that body spray?
No, just like some like
Cologne?
little cologne
Okay,
type thing.
okay.
They were a little sample. There was like 4 different ones in this little pack.
Yeah.
I've never worn it, so my wife doesn't like have a preference. I don't smell terrible. Just it's
Well,
not what she's telling me. It was more just like some different fragrances to try out. Well, I opened the 4-pack. She didn't smell them in the store, I guess, because I opened them to give her like, this is what this one smells like.
Yeah.
She liked like 1 out of the 4. So I was like, well, I don't know what I'm going to do with the rest
Yeah.
of these. But yeah. And then number 5 doesn't really count, but I'm going to make it count. The gifts for my girls that other people had gotten them. And there's actually a funny story with another one, but
you returned them and got some of them?
No.
Oh.
they were good gifts, and I'm excited to like use them with them. Like,
Oh, they're toys.
yeah, like
okay.
like a little car that you sit in and you push around type
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
The youngest girl right now cannot get out of it. You try and take her out of it, she's
Yeah.
like, no. But they love being
That was my
pushed around
yeah,
and
yeah,
like
yeah.
driving around, whatever. So
Yeah, that was my grandkids when we got them.
Yeah.
Theirs.
a water table too. They got.
Oh, we had that.
like
yeah, yeah.
those are a lot of fun.
Oh,
Not at this time of year.
No.
But,
Oh my god. Yeah, she
my
would.
wife was setting up indoors because they wanted
No.
to.
Yeah.
But and then honorable mention some new energy drinks from 1B to try out.
And he screwed you this morning.
Yeah, the one I got this morning was not good, so I hope
Yeah.
the other ones are good. But
Now, when you look at that 1B gift
mhm.
and you say to yourself, "Man, compare what I got you and what you got me."
They like him and my
Uh.
sister also got me and the wife like some gift cards for a date night and said they would babysit too. So that's a really
Now,
good
are
gift
you
too.
okay with them babysitting? There are certain people that you don't want watching your kids. Are those two knuckleheads okay?
I think they'll figure it out. They're pretty.
Have they done
green.
it before?
I mean, my sister was a nanny for
No,
like,
yeah,
a
that's true. I
while.
forgot about
But
that.
like
yeah.
putting the kids to bed, they haven't done that yet.
But she's done it. Your sister, not your
Yeah.
kids, but
I don't know if the nanny thing, if she was there like all the way into the evening. I guess for
okay.
nap time she would do
Yeah.
that. But yeah, I don't know.
yeah,
We'll see. I don't think we'd make them take a bath that night. That's a lot to
you
handle.
don't want them to do it. Yeah,
but,
we'll stay dirty.
Yeah, just wipe them down.
Yeah.
So-
Hose 'em down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Me, I got a gift card from the youngest for a place to eat,
Nice.
and he got the same one for his mom.
Oh,
So
convenient.
Convenient. The other gift card I got was from your sister and the roommate.
Yeah.
That was nice.
The neighbor.
Oh, you know what I forgot to tell you?
Hmm.
So remember we were talking about the the knife I got for Father's Day that eventually I got.
It maimed yourself?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So GB was listening.
Oh, okay.
So he said, "Is it this knife that I had received?" And it was funny. What did I do with it?
Oh, no.
Oh my god. So the one he sent me a picture of looks like it could go through bone. It's almost like a hatchet looking thing.
Okay.
Okay. So she had bought that years ago. So he wanted to know. So I sent a picture. No, this is it. And I sent a picture of from the website,
Mm-hmm.
And he goes, "Oh, okay, blah, blah." Then he sends me day after Christmas a picture of the exact same one that I got, right?
Nice.
And then I sent him a text saying, I'd kind of be worried. She really likes to give you knives. Sleep with one eye open. But yeah, she ended up getting that for Christmas, and I didn't know he cooked.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I mean, this is what you're using this stuff for. But if you take those two knives together and price it, it's around $800, $900 worth of knives. 2 knives.
Well.
Yeah. So she really wants to kill him with quality knives.
So wait, Skip got that 4GB? Is that how I
Yeah.
understand it? Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Both of them. A couple of years ago, that
Oh.
one that looks like a
a hatchet.
a hatchet, and then this one. I mean, it really looks like it can go through bone. Like
Wow.
if you're chopping bones,
Yeah.
This one, you will destroy the knife if you try to
Yeah,
do
yeah,
that with that one. You can kill
It's more
people.
of a slicer.
Yeah, yeah. I've got nothing else for Christmas
Really?
because the wife and I don't
Yeah.
do, and I haven't seen
Eldest?
the kids yet.
What do you
Haven't
mean?
seen them. Haven't seen them yet. We haven't given their kids gifts yet and stuff. We've been dealing with other stuff, so I haven't been
Oh,
able
okay.
to get together.
Oh, okay. So you guys didn't get to do Christmas?
Did not.
Oh. Bummer.
Yeah.
Just do it
Good
on New
reason.
Year's? Okay.
Good
all right,
reason.
All right. That's good.
It's
or bad?
bad.
No.
but-
okay.
Good reason, but
Okay.
bad.
Better than forcing it.
Yeah.
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 And you're just really bringing the shows down at the end. The last
I
couple
really
weeks.
did with that.
Yeah, the whole tsunami thing.
Yeah.
You're talking. You didn't get to
But I will
Christmas,
tell you, it's back to the song. It's an unbelievable watch.
Oh yeah, I believe it.
No, I mean, whoever did it
Yeah.
did where you had so many emotions the way they did. And you're talking live footage of stuff. You're talking a Swedish guy that was a policeman. And I remember this when it happened. You can see it. There were 2 elderly the second wave.
Mm-hmm.
They're hanging on to this thing while water is going, right? He's on a balcony trying to reach them, trying to get to them. Here comes the second one. Swept them away. Just washed them away. The old man, though, was found. He had a massive gash in his head, and he went to the hospital. They ended up finding that guy, and he kept asking about his wife, and his wife was,
Yeesh.
yeah. Montreal's completely dominating
Yeah.
Florida here.
3-0. Florida Schmorda.
Florida Schmorda.
All right. Anything else? Any other deaths you want to talk about?
Oh, no, I'm hoping not to talk about any
Okay,
deaths.
that's good.
Yeah.
All right. Rate the show.
I'm going to go 9.54.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think.
I think I'm punishing it because I did bring it down. I thought it was a really good show, but you're right. I did bring it down last couple of times,
Yeah.
but
I'm gonna go 9.6.
okay.
If there were some pastries or things, I would have
Yeah.
brought it over the top. But
Yeah.
I know
But
Miss
again,
Legend was busy. She
we've
wasn't
had-
home this morning.
We've had a lot going on.
I know you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's just part of the show now. I think we're spoiled.
You're
That's
not
all.
kidding.
We're spoiled.
That part of it is actually true. Yeah.
All right.
So
Well,
real quick,
Yeah.
so I hope everybody had a really good Christmas.
Yeah.
And we wish everybody a happy New Year. big plans for New Year's? Now things change when you have kids. You know,
I mean, even before we had the kids, I
no
just
interest.
stopped staying up late.
Yeah.
I don't really care to watch the ball drop. I'm not a big New Year's resolution guy. If you want to make a change, do it now. What are we waiting for?
Maybe that's next week's show. What did you?
Why am I sitting here in August being like, you know what? I'm gonna New Year's resolution. Then I'll
Well, that's like
I'll
about the
get in
wife
shape
getting a
or-
gift. If you want it, just go
yeah,
get it.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
just be an adult.
Yeah.
But no, just not a big New Year's guy. For me, it's just like college football games. That's what New Year's and New Year's Eve is.
Yeah.
Good bowl games.
Yeah. I like the food.
Probably throw
How,
something
how
on
was
the
the
barbecue.
food for you guys?
Let's see. So we had big like breakfast on Christmas Eve morning with my family. The monkey bread,
Yeah, yeah.
perfectly done by
Did you like
my
what
mother.
I sent you?
Yeah, eggs and bacon. That looked really good too.
It was so good. Potatoes.
The like breakfast casserole with like the eggs, potatoes, ham, cheese, all that, all really good. We don't really do a lunch, and then my dad made
yeah, because you had so much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
my dad did tri-tip for
Yeah.
dinner with rice pilaf and all
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
So really good too. Salad,
8 pounds of butter
a
for the
lot of
pilaf.
it. Yeah, a lot of it.
Totally good stuff.
I don't ask my mother because I don't want to know, but just so much.
Well, when I watched my son's mother-in-law,
yeah.
she did it. She goes, "I know you're gonna go crazy over this." I said, "No, what are you doing?" And I said, "Oh boy." She says, "Well, an Armenian woman gave me this recipe." I said, "Well, she's trying to kill you."
And then Christmas Day when we hosted, we did like a brunch, so like French toast, fruit, scrambled eggs,
Yeah.
like pretty basic, but
Yeah.
all really good food. All
Yeah,
the
yeah.
meals really good.
I did the prime rib.
Did the prime
A
rib.
little different recipe. We tried a different recipe. The daughter said it was okay, but she likes my other recipe for it. I like this one.
Yeah.
I not sure what she didn't like. I think when you're used to something and it's changed, especially when it's something like this you're looking forward to,
Yeah.
it bothers
You got
that
like
you
an attachment to it,
Yeah,
like
you
your
got-
recipe.
yeah,
like,
yeah. So I think she kind of was disappointed. So I'll
Yeah.
go back to the other one for her,
yeah.
just so I don't get stabbed.
That's true. Like when my dad makes like flank steak, like I know what he's gonna do. I know what I'm
Right.
getting. If he were to change it, I'd be like,
Yeah.
what are you doing, man?
Right.
Like,
Even if it's
why
altered a little
why
bit.
fix what ain't
Yeah,
broken?
right. That's like why the wife, when we go out to dinner, certain places, no menu necessary.
Yeah.
This one, she says, "Why don't you try?" I said, "But I'm here for this. That's why why we chose this restaurant.
Yeah.
I'm here for this."
I didn't come to Red Robin to get a
Yeah.
salad.
I said, "You go ahead and experiment. I'll try it, and then
Yeah.
if I like it, then
Yeah.
I may do it next time. But I'm here for this."
Yeah.
Is that wrong?
Not at all.
Okay, good.
I fall prey to that too, of thinking that I need to branch out and try something new, even if
Then you get disappointed.
even if I got a set thing that I like. So yeah.
But the thing is, I'm going to this expensive restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
I love this particular thing. The other stuff's going to be okay,
Yeah.
but it's not this. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's why I come back to your restaurant. Yes, I will have that.
Yeah.
Make it the way I like.
You remember me?
Yes,
You remember?
You remember. Medium,
Yeah.
bring it. Yeah.
Mm. I almost pulled the trigger on some steaks at Vaughn's the other day.
Oh, really?
They had a like a mega pack. It was like 4 steaks.
Ribeyes or New York?
I don't remember.
Because that makes a difference.
It does. But either way, like I think they were originally like, $14 a pound.
Are you okay that they're changed the
15 bucks a
name? It's not
pound.
even Vaughn's. It's Safeway.
Are they changing it?
Are they changing it? When you get the ad, it doesn't even say Vaughn's anymore. It says Safeway.
Oh, the store sells it.
I
Store
know.
says
That's
Vaughn's,
what
right?
I'm
Well, they're
wondering when
like,
that's gonna
they-
change.
I thought it was just like location, like
I don't know.
up north.
Because
it's a
we used to
Safeway.
get Vaughn's ads.
Yeah.
Not
Oh.
Safeway. Go ahead. Sorry, you're
Saving
saying.
paper. Anyways, it was down to I thought like $8 a pound.
So that's
And
not
then-
a ribeye. That's a New York
Okay.
steak then.
Well, I don't. It was a sale, so I don't know. It looked like it was like 50% off.
No, but I'm saying it's going to be a New York steak at that price.
Oh, okay.
Ribeyes right now, if you got anything at around $13.99 a pound,
That's good.
grab it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And then it looked like there might have even been further discounts. So it was like 4 massive steaks for like $40.
Yeah, I'm assuming it was.
thought
Why
about-
didn't you do it?
I don't know. I'm an idiot.
4 for that's $10 per steak.
Yeah, and they were like,
Yeah. So it had to be in New York. It can't be a
Yeah.
ribeye.
I don't know.
God, I wish I was wrong and it was.
Could have been a good deal.
Yeah, you screwed
Then
up.
I'm an idiot. All right. Well, did your rating change after the last 2 minutes?
I'm gonna give it a 9.6.
Oh, you dick. As always, you can listen to the show on YouTube on our live. You have to go to the live tab. If you
Yeah.
go to our channel and you look, there might not be anything. You got to go to the live
You
tab.
gotta go to live.
Find all the old streams. Yeah, make sure you like those, comment, subscribe to the channel. It's free. It'll let you know when things show up.
I'll talk right now. Yeah, go to the YouTube and
I got to check with the wife. I don't know what her plans are. Yeah, well, of course I want to hit balls. Are you kidding me? But yeah, YouTube, Spotify, same type of thing. Rate the show on there. We're trying to get to 5 stars. We're at 4.9. Pretty good. But trying
did
to
you
get to 5
ever?
stars.
We were supposed to hit balls this week. We never finished that. You effed me.
I just got busy.
Yeah, you effed me. Go ahead.
Okay. Well, and Spotify and then Apple Podcasts as well. You're seeing how many times you interrupt me in this ending.
Mm-hmm.
All right, nice work. Our website, www.ballsoutpodcast.com. If we don't get more hits on there, it's just going to shut down. We're just going to turn the lights off.
How much leftovers do you guys have?
Of food?
Yeah,
None, really.
all gone.
Yeah.
I still have some prime rib. Guess
All
what
right.
I'm gonna be
All right,
doing?
I'll be down there. Meet you down in 5. And, yeah, Twitter at Balls Out Sports for Legend. All of our callers, Mrs. Legend.
Yeah,
I am Bench. Been listening to Balls Out Sports Talk. And as always,
tell a friend.
Ooh, how they give you